You're not gonna do yay?
Brett. What's up, Bumba Clots? You are listening to the most Jamaican, the most Haitian, the most Caribbean, St. Thomas style podcast. For Christmas spectacular.
Hear me now. If you are a West Indian and you are listening right now,
you better be daggering out there.
I want you to slam your penis into someone's butt. Rap.
Rasta, star me up them dreads, Rasta man, and I am tapped out as far as Rasta.
That's all I got.
I think my total cultural input as far as Rasta shit goes, the little bit of Bob Marley I've listened to in my life, and then the friend from Grand Theft Auto 4. That guy,
yeah, he was tight.
Yeah, which is so. You know what's so funny about Grand Theft Auto 4? It's just like. What a forward-thinking, progressive friendship they created between that like Balkan, Chernobyl victim, Eastern European guy who survived the genocide, and then this West Indian,
this bad man thing,
right? Oh, yeah, and they despite their differences, come together to walk around punching people in the face. With zero consequences.
Crime.
Despite the massive differences that are between the two of them, they found a massive friendship.
Massive. Star up them dreads. Master Selecta. That's like the best compliment that they give you in Rasta culture is Selecta, which just means you're like good at picking out songs.
Yeah.
You're like a guy that knows how to keep himself busy at a party, and that's the biggest compliment they have.
The biggest compliment is just what Pandora does.
Right.
They're just an good algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay. They also really like gay people.
There's such big fans of gay people in Jamaica. They love them.
I'm trying to find the damn timer on my phone here.
I got a timer for
you.
Ooh,
lively up that timer.
Yeah, no, so we were, this is actually, I don't know what this is going to be. We recorded one earlier today.
It was lackluster.
It was lackluster is the perfect word for that, because, I've been at work 2 days. I had to spend the entire night last night in a van,
I didn't realize you were at the van overnight.
Yeah, I was in the van overnight.
Man.
I tethered my phone to the MacBook. That's a new feature on these Apple products.
Very nice.
Instant hotspot, they call it. You don't have to configure anything. You just find your phone in the Wi-Fi, you connect to it, and
just drain all your data.
Bing, bang, boom. A month later, you get an extra $40 on your bill because Verizon, they don't let you know that's they charge you for that. So it's just a fun new Apple product feature.
How much data did you use? Fucking just go.
Oh, nothing. I mean, I use it so it's easier to text people because I just I use messages on the laptop.
I've been fucking tearing through data. Just.
Yeah, I got it. I'm at 90% with 7 days to go.
What do you guys do? I deleted. I don't have Twitter or Facebook on my phone, and
Really?
Yeah.
Listening to podcasts, it drains your shit.
You just got to download that shit before you fucking go out.
Yeah.
I have a 17-hour jazz playlist on my phone. And that is my shit, dude.
Are you fucking serious? That's what you listen to?
I don't know. I was just looking for a long playlist. I didn't really care what kind of music it was. I just wanted to download something.
You didn't care what music it was?
This is how autistic I am. I was annoyed that I wasn't using all the space on my phone. Because I use the cloud for everything. I pay for the iCloud extra storage. So
99 cents a month.
Between my data. So it's like, well, what the fuck? I have a 64 gigabyte phone. I need to put something on here.
So just 17 hours of Dave Brubeck?
Yeah, the Brubeck's on there.
They're good.
Yeah.
That let's see, how many jazz guys can I name? Those two, Louis Armstrong.
Yep, Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
Louis J. Armstrong.
Louis J. Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong just died actually yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Neil John Glenn Armstrong.
Yeah.
Was John Glenn the guy that punched the dude in the face?
Yeah.
Buzz Aldrin.
Oh, it was Buzz?
Buzz Aldrin did.
Yeah.
What the fuck did John Glenn do? He went back into space as an old piece of shit, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I remember being in elementary school and they're like, wow, look what this old man is doing.
Yeah. And that's when I stopped thinking being an astronaut was cool, honestly. I was like, oh, a fucking old asshole can do it?
I remember going outside to see it, but there was no way to see it. I don't
remember that.
Yeah.
I remember it being a big deal though for some reason. What was he in the moon What the fuck? Did
No,
John
he
Glenn
wasn't.
do
He was the
initially?
first. He was the first man to orbit.
Yeah.
But fucking. So this is a Hormones Wilkerson story. Norman told me this story, but we were talking about pathological liars one time, and he was like, I worked at Domino's with this guy that would just lie constantly, and he worked with this manager at Domino's that would like lie, and one of his lies was that he went to space camp, and he was like, yeah, actually on the last day of camp, we actually got to go into space.
What?
Dude, I just love the fucking like. What's so funny about pathological liars is you can see how little they respect you when they're like talking to you.
Right.
You know, it's
just
almost
go
like,
into space. 20 people all time have gone into space, and they just let you go.
Yeah, no, just fucking making that shit up.
I did want to go to space camp though. I wanted to be.
I did too when I was
awesome.
4 because I thought you actually went to space. I thought it was camp in space. I thought that's what it meant. But that's a 19-year-old man that thinks everybody else is still working with those assumptions.
Dude, I just wanted to go on that fucking machine, that zero gravity room in every movie.
Oh yeah, you would want that.
That shit seems cool.
You fucking victim of gravity.
Dude, yeah, I have been battling gravity my whole life.
Dude, you would get so much pussy in zero gravity.
Hell yeah, I would, dude. Although it would take away all the torque I have when I fuck.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah,
you're like
a
you're like a big flywheel.
I really ram it in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what torque is at all.
Torque is
yeah,
rotational force.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have a lot of that.
Yeah.
Because my balls
I'm gonna get
swing.
some physics nerd that's gonna be mad about that.
Fuck him.
actually,
That's not what torque is.
Why do they say with cars then?
It's the amount of like
the
rotational
pistons.
force at the. It's like pounds per footage that the crankshaft can put on.
You got a carburetor.
My crankshaft can pound plenty of footage per pussy.
Yeah, torque is measured like imagine you have like a like a crescent wrench, like a nut, and then like it's a foot long. And the amount of like downward force on the end of the crescent wrench, that's like the torque measurement. So like 100 pounds per foot is the amount of directional force you have.
I'd like to learn that shit.
Boom.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what
click,
fucking
click, boom is about.
I think density is when you put something in a thing of water.
Yeah, density is like a measure of mass, I guess.
Yeah.
I like a nice pair of dense old titties.
It's mass,
No, it's volume. Density is
mass and volume.
Yeah,
together.
I guess. I don't know.
But don't you measure that shit by putting it in a fucking...
No, it's mass and weight.
You put that shit in a little bowl of water, though, right?
I don't
see how
fucking
dense
know.
something is?
This is exactly why the last episode was suck dick. We were having a great time riffing,
and then
before I
the
came
fucking
over.
record button
I was excited.
goes, and then...
Well, weren't you going to get that fucking yak?
Yeah, we're going to do coke.
Guys, I don't want to do that.
Let's do it.
For the listeners.
Dude, it's the holidays for the listeners.
Can we talk about Christmas stories?
Didn't I pay money for that too? Didn't I throw down?
No, you never did.
I just was checking.
It would be funny to do coke right now on the podcast.
Yeah, you're upset
As a
because the last time,
performance-enhancing drug.
the last time it wasn't good, but I'm promising you this time it'll be good. And it's
whole
going to be
crew's
so
here.
funny when people see the new uploaded episode is called Cocaine Cowboys 2.
Can we just talk about Christmas stories?
We will on some snow
Yeah.
after we hit the slopes.
I think this
Go
is
get
my
the yak.
roommates.
Huh?
You offered it.
I didn't offer it.
Yeah, I mean a
did.
couple weeks ago.
My sister listens to this show.
Okay,
the
Adam's not
premium-
going to do coke.
not the premium episodes.
She does. She's a premium
Is
subscriber.
she? What a gal.
She's a preemie.
Shouts out.
Man, this coffee tastes like shit. But
Yeah, it's
thank you
bad.
for making it.
But
Why does it taste like shit?
it's kind of watered down.
It's got like a gas station-y taste to it.
What do you mean? These are
It
expensive
smells good.
things.
This
It
tastes
smelled good.
like it was made by someone that's making $8 an hour at 52 years old. And they fucking just wish they were dead. And the owner of the Valero threatened to...
Excuse me.
Yeah. Excuse me, it don't come like that.
Y'all can't have that much
Well,
coffee.
if the coffee tastes bad, maybe you shouldn't drink it. Ever think about that?
Why'd you sit down? Why didn't you get... Come on, dude. It'll be funny.
Come on, dude. Now we're fucking up the energy of the show. You
Dude.
gotta go do this. We already agreed that we're gonna do it.
Yeah. There he
Thank
is.
So, Stavros, have you gotten a tree for your apartment?
I did get a tree.
When is Greek Christmas?
Greek Christmas is the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
It's when everything goes on sale. No, Greek Christmas is exactly the same as. I don't know why the fuck we have a different Easter, but not a different Christmas.
What Bible do the Greeks use?
There's just one. I don't fucking know. Like
The New American Bible.
I think just the regular ass Bible.
What's
Orthodox? I don't know.
What's the regular Bible?
I don't know, dude. I've never thought about the different kinds. Do Catholics have a different Bible?
Yeah, Catholics use the New American Bible. I think Protestants use King James. Right? That's how it goes. Adam would know this.
What's that?
The Catholics use the New American Bible. Protestants use the King James or the NKV.
Yeah.
Dude, I've never read a Bible in my fucking life.
Yeah.
They've been around my house.
You haven't? I've read the Bible, the Quran.
Are you a biblical scholar?
Yeah.
I thought you just all this.
Yeah, I got real into theology. I got real heavy into it.
Really?
I got into airheads. I was sucking on airheads for like 2 months. And I would just read the fucking Bible every day. And I'd be like, yeah, true.
Didn't you used to go meditate with a fucking Buddhist monk?
Yeah, an old Korean monk. I was lying
Yeah.
about the Bible thing. I've never read the Bible either. But no, I did. Yeah, I went to a Zendo for a while.
When you were like 18 or something.
19, yeah.
Here in Austin.
In Maryland. It was in a German town.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess
out in the
Maryland.
woods. Yeah. This
Fuck
old
yeah,
Korean guy had all his farmland that he bought. All his wooded like farmland that he bought. He like hand built a big Zendo, and you could just go and sit for like 2 hours on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Just you and him, or was there a whole squad?
Oh no, there was like maybe 10 other people that were regulars that would go there all the time.
Hell yeah.
But it was like sort of an open door thing. Zen's a lot different than like Tibetan Buddhism, where it's like, and we're going, there's not as much of a sense of community or whatever.
Right.
It's not more about like, treating people fairly so much as it is dealing with your own, I guess, what would be in a Western philosophy equivalent of like existential anxiety or angst. Yeah.
That sounds tight.
You just sit there and think about like, trying to do the best job possible of sitting there. And after 2 hours, you walk away like understanding that you do have like some kind of control over what your thoughts and emotions do.
Damn. I could use some of that shit, dude. I've been stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, keep going with that blender. You got to keep blending shit. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck happened? We were doing great.
I think we're waiting on this Coke.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
I kind of.
Adam's using a 2 of clubs to line this up. I don't know why he didn't use the ace of spades. I have to do everything cool style.
The ace of spades.
My favorite,
R.I.P. Lemmy.
my favorite part of that song is. Oh, hold on. We got a problem we have to deal with. We'll be back in like a second.
Can I share that Michael Jackson story?
Yeah,
that I
you
heard?
can share whatever story you want. Sorry about that. Adam's roommate came in, and I had to explain to her that Stavros ate all the chocolates.
That's such bullshit. Nick
He
ate the
ate
fucking
all my
chocolate.
chocolate
I didn't eat shit.
while
Adam,
I
why
was
are you
taking a
framing
nap
me,
just
bitch?
now.
Why are you framing me?
I don't know. It just seemed like what we were all doing.
No, that's what Nick's doing. I did not eat the fucking chocolate. No one will ever believe me, dude. That's the problem with being a fat person. If you ever fucking steal, if food is missing or someone farts, for some reason they think fat people fart more.
You literally try to do a bit every show where you fart on the fucking microphone.
On the mic.
And it doesn't pick up.
Disgusting.
It doesn't pick up.
definitely
It's just
picks up,
obnoxious.
bitch.
No one thinks
And-
it's funny but you.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of if
there's
you're
some
fart
fartheads.
fans,
Yeah.
come at at everybody. Let
I
them
just
know.
want to also thank like all the
Is Tampa warm this time of year?
I think it is.
I was thinking about, once we get the Patreon up to about $1 million a
let's
month.
move to Tampa.
No, we're gonna have the Cowboys Florida getaway, where every winter we just move to Florida for fucking
Like old Jews.
Yeah, dude, Tampa's awesome. I feel like we could fuck in Tampa too. I went there. I was there.
Strippers?
Did I told the story
Bailey
about making out with
J?
an old lady. Yeah, Bailey J's there, the hottest trans woman on earth. Great on Snapchat.
She's got a good Snapchat.
Good Snapchat. Shouts out to Matt, her husband, great photographer.
Can I tell you guys a story I heard about Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Michael Jackson has like completely lost his mind. He's a drug addict. He's on fentanyl?
I don't know.
It's end of his
He's about
towards
to
the end of
die?
his life. Not about to die, but in that period. So apparently he stopped at a certain point, feeling it necessary to go to the bathroom to use the bathroom.
Nuh-uh.
So apparently when he needed to go to the restroom, he would pull his pants and underpants down
And just shit on the floor.
and just take a poop on the floor.
Yeah,
What?
we know
Yeah.
this already. This isn't a story
then-
you heard.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. People
Wait,
knew
is
this.
this true?
Yeah, it came out during the trial of the doctor that gave him the pills.
Conrad Murray?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is true. Well, I heard that.
That's your story that you
People
heard.
are saying it. People are saying it. I don't know if it's true. People are saying
You know what
it.
story I liked is the story that during Terrence Howard's like divorce, he like didn't want people to know that he had a small dick.
We've talked about
micropenis.
this.
I know, yeah, but like during the divorce, he like didn't want anybody to find out he had a small dick. He was like, she's gonna blackmail me and say I have a small dick or whatever. But then he did a nude scene in a movie where you can see his
little ass dick.
Yeah.
which you know, I thought his life was better than mine, and I saw that, and it made me feel good. I feel like all celebrities should get dick and smallening surgery.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word, dude.
It.
Okay? Which one of us has a fucking English
That's
degree?
the word.
Is it you or is it me?
No, actually, I have a degree in Middle Eastern Studies, International Politics.
Yeah,
Is that
what'd you
really
learn?
what it
What'd you
is?
learn how to do there? Wipe your
Really?
ass with your hand.
Apparently, that's what I
Wait,
have
hold
a
on,
bachelor's.
let me get my burn in about.
Yeah.
You go to the bathroom on your hand. That's how you know the Michael Jackson story. Because you went to school to learn how to do that.
I learned
Bitch.
that in school. I learned
Yeah.
that
I got my degree in fucking not wiping properly.
in a class
Bitch.
about Khomeini and the
The Ayatollah.
yeah.
What's Ayatollah mean
political
anyways?
Islam.
You know what? And I know I brought up the jewel feather turban before, but you know what needs to come back? Grand Poobah.
Yeah,
you know,
that's such a good.
If every Muslim was the Grand Poobah,
Is that a
of-
Muslim thing?
Yeah. If
I
every
thought that was like our hip hop thing.
no. If every Muslim was the Grand Poobah of like, you know, the fucking Tompkins Street Deli,
Yeah.
they all get a bodega that they're the Grand Poobah of, and they wear the jewel feather turban. I don't understand how Islamophobia could still be a problem.
Grand
Yeah.
Poobah's so good.
Because you know what? The only reason Trump won is because his hat was great.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no better hat than the jewel feather turban.
Yeah.
That's you wanna fucking make America great again? You put a fucking jewel and a feather on.
You're
I
saying
would-
if Hillary started wearing that, she would have won.
no, then it would suck.
Yeah.
As soon as Hillary does anything, it's like, yeah, this isn't really. This kind of sucks now. We used to like it, but now we don't anymore. You know what Hillary's like? You know, the Dr. Seuss book where people have like the stars on their chest.
Yeah.
And then those are all the special people, and then the regular people get the stars. Hillary's the people that don't have whatever the fucking
Right.
And that's the moral of that story. That isn't about class, actually. The moral of that story is that some people are just cool, and other people suck dick.
Yeah.
And no matter what they do, they're always going to suck.
Yeah.
So we can thank Dr. Seuss for that lesson.
Yeah. Wait,
That's-
was he American, Dr. Seuss, or British?
Uh,
What was his deal? He wasn't a doctor.
He like cheated on his wife and shit.
I feel like you're asking us, but you know the answer.
I don't know.
This is the kind of shit I would say, and then you'd be like, actually, yeah, he went to Brown, and he graduated in like 1945, and it's actually very interesting because there was a book that was written about and
Say you're gay, say you're gay.
and I'm gay.
I think
Boom,
Oh,
dude.
got his ass.
I think it'd be funny if someone
Burn.
if you see someone with a shirt that says Brown on it or like a hat or something, you just go up to them and be like, "Yo, you work for UPS, dog?" Right?
Yeah, that's funny. What can Brown do for you?
Yeah, what can Brown do? Yeah.
That's Kennedy said that, right? That's not
What Brown can-
you can do. Not what you can do for brown people.
What Brown
What
can
brown
do for
people
you?
can do for you.
What
We're
Brown?
gonna go to the moon and start slavery up there.
So
We're gonna bring slavery back on the moon,
he was a.
and I promise you, I will never get shot in the head ever. I dare someone
I
to try
swear
to do it.
to God.
The last
I
thing that I'll
swear.
do is get shot in the head. Just try it, you fucking idiots.
I'm
Just
never.
try to shoot me in my fucking head.
I swear to God, I'm never gonna die. I'm never gonna go to Dallas, Texas. I'm
always,
never gonna ride.
The only
in a-
reason
I think
Ted
it'd be
Kennedy got to live is 'cause he
so
killed
funny
someone.
to open a movie and it's just like a sweeping shot of downtown Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
and then just like on the bottom of the screen in like computer font that makes it like you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It just says Southie, comma Brooklyn, Southie Boston, comma Brooklyn, and that was how mad people. would get.
JFK was a speed junkie, right?
Yeah. Speaking of,
Everyone did amphetamines back in the day.
Well, they just came out this book that Hitler was put the entire Nazi war machine on speed.
Yeah, well, that's where half the
should.
drugs came from. Is they would chain soldiers to cinder blocks and then inject them with ketamine and shit, and make them run in circles.
I don't think ketamine's the right drug for that. Ketamine is like
no, the PCP. They were trying to create super soldiers.
Oh yeah.
It's so weird that drugs have like different classification. Like there's maybe 5 types of drugs, and they all essentially do the same thing.
Right.
You know, it's weird that there's not drugs out there that don't like, you know. There's one of them that just turns everyone into Garfield the cat. Like imagine that's the future. That's the future of designer drugs is like VR drugs, where you take a drug and then everyone is a fucking naked lady that you can have sex with.
Oh, nice, and then it's not gay.
Yeah.
You see, I'm fucking Adam, but it's look like I'm fucking vintage Carmen Electra, and I'm not gay.
I'll tell you guys a drug.
What if that'd be cool? What if that's the solution to the issue of people are like, I'm not. He was born a man. I'm gonna call him a man instead of like making trans people change. We just have brain surgery for everyone else so that they see those people as the correct gender.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's just Shallow Hal with
just
everyone,
forced.
with trans people.
Yeah, it is Shallow Hal, the greatest movie of all time.
I want to reverse Shallow Hal, man. I want to see how women is fat.
Yeah.
I did a drug the other day. Actually, it was a couple years ago that really messed me up worse than any other drug. It wasn't like any other drug I'd ever taken.
What was it, Adam?
It's called love.
And that's going to be the final episode of Cumtown. We're done. We're never going to recover from that.
Listen, folks, you don't think when the love drug hits,
double down on it. Do tags. Do tags on that.
I'm going to save this bit. I'm going to save this bit. Guys, I'm going to save this bit.
Oh, fuck. It's Christmas time, boys.
Yeah, sorry. We did. You know what? I might just. Should we? No. I guess I'll release that other one as the regular episode.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing it as a special bonus, just so guys know how hard we work.
No, special bonus.
We're not doing a special bonus.
I think special bonus, and then we do another regular episode.
Because this one's already going better than the other one.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think we do 2 bonuses and then
two bonuses.
Yeah.
Why not?
on,
The people
man.
deserve it. Give it to them.
They spend $5 a month.
Yeah,
they deserve.
dude.
They
Come on.
deserve it.
They deserve it more than you do.
If they want to pay
do.
$5 to listen to the earlier episodes, good for them.
Yeah, it's especially considering that all the older episodes broke and no longer work on the Patreon
They
for
don't?
some reason. Yeah, I got to fix that. I don't know what the fuck
sucks.
happened. I think it's the SoundCloud links need to be updated or something, but I gotta spend the time to figure that out. I try to be responsive. If you guys have any problems like downloading the episodes, the RSS isn't working, feel free to hit me up. Cumtown at iCloud.com. Please don't hack it. I know iCloud is notoriously easy to hack. There's no nudes on there. There's only millions and millions of dollars.
We should put nudes on there.
Also, shout out to the
Yo, this is
Cumtown
a good
podcast
story.
Twitter account.
Shut the fuck up. This is a good story. So when I was in high school, there was this kid that me and my friend Brendan knew named Marcus. And Marcus, come on, man. God damn it.
It was like that.
No, you just fucking rolled.
Continue. Marcus.
Bitch.
What's up with Marcus?
So Marcus,
Here.
Marcus had like a website or a fucking web server or something, and he had like an FTP hooked up to it, and he would let people use the FTP. And me and Brendan were using it for whatever reason. We had to like upload something. Oh, I remember what it was. We were we went on to this other kid's computer and uploaded all of his like AOL Instant Messenger chat logs to the FTP so we could read them and laugh at him later while he was like in the bathroom.
He just took this kid's shit.
Oh yeah. No,
no.
we got every conversation he had for like 4 years, and it's like girls breaking up with him. And it was so funny, dude. Yeah. But so we go on to Marcus's like fucking FTP. And there's like a folder on there, and there's a bunch of pictures of some shirtless guy who's like our age on there. And we were like, Marcus, what the fuck is this? And he's like, oh yeah, I guess he must have. I let that guy use it too. I guess he uploaded those pictures on there. And we're like, that's kind of weird that he would do that, and we didn't think about it. And he was just because he was a very like reserved, weird dude. Right. He was on like the wrestling team or whatever. And then he started like drinking when he was like 18, and whenever he got drunk, he was like very grabby and shit.
No.
Yeah, it was very funny. But yeah, we put it together later. But now I'm glad I told that story because I remembered. Yeah, we would go through all of Kevin's chat logs, and there were so many. So Kevin was kind of like a fucking laughing stock, anyways. But
wait, Kevin's not the guy who's gay.
No, Kevin's a different
Marcus.
guy. Kevin's a different kind of gay. He's like just annoying, and people don't like him. And
the best
Adam
kind.
Gay.
Yeah.
Like me.
well, talk for a second.
Yeah.
That's
Kevin,
the kind of gay you are.
Speaking
like
of
Kevin. What about him?
Kevin Finnerty, Sopranos, season 6.
Oh, don't spoil anything. I haven't seen it yet.
Ready. All right.
Yeah.
Back to your story.
Yeah. So we were going through this guy's shit, and I guess he went off to college. He went off to college. Here's a little backstory on this guy. He refused to wear a shirt unless it had a picture of a dragon on it.
Hell
he would
yes.
only wear dragon shirts.
Okay.
Up until his sophomore year of college.
Okay, here's my question.
So he made it through an
yes.
entire year of college and kept that up before.
Okay, time
That's
out.
awesome.
Okay, are we talking East Asian dragon or European dragon?
Both.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yeah,
He's
just
into both dragon traditions.
because he had some
Okay.
shirts where it would be like, okay, this is clearly an exception to the rule, where there's just a tiny dragon on it. But
Oh, really?
He would only wear. Yeah, this was like some code he lived by. Yeah,
He tried to get by on technicality.
yeah.
so awesome.
No, this guy sucked.
It was like a polo, like a little polo horse, but it was a dragon.
Yeah.
Cool.
So so he went away to college or whatever, and then eventually stopped doing the dragon shirt thing. But fucking fuck yeah. So we found this he had like nudes of these girls, and there was one folder with this girl that was just like so fucking unattractive, and I forget what her name. I don't want to like put her because people might find her or whatever.
Don't do
but
that.
the folder name where he kept all of her nudes was like sexy _ and then her name.
Oh, no.
And it was like, nah, they're not even like taken well. But yeah, so we were looking through these fucking the chat logs of her breaking up with him.
No.
Because I guess he was like extremely wealthy. His parents were fucking low. That's why he hung out
Oh,
with
is this
him.
the kid? Oh, this is the kid who had like the big
hang out with him 'cause,
basement.
yeah,
and
he had
shit?
like a huge basement. He was a fucking like
always had the best games and shit.
yeah, video games, and like his parents just were like, fill the basement with beer and fucking weed and shit. So
Oh, yeah.
when you're 17, that's amazing.
Absolutely.
That you could just get high and play fucking Halo until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Listen, I'm 29, dude.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that
If we could
sounds
do that
pretty
right now,
fucking
that sounds
cool.
tight.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go back to my place.
Well,
No, we need a mom to buy all that stuff for us.
Yeah. No,
And to fuck us.
He like just took his mom's credit card when fucking all like the next gen systems came out and went out and like bought them. My friend was
Jesus
with him,
Christ.
and he's like, yeah, dude. He just comes in. He's like, Mom, you bought me a present. I signed her up for $1,000 worth to get all the accessories. For
Jesus
all the fucking, yeah, dude, he was a
Christ.
piece of shit. So he goes.
This dragon guy?
Yeah, the dragon.
This is
Yeah,
awesome.
fucking- he was the fucking biggest laughing stock, dude.
Where do you go to college?
ASU.
Oh,
so
Oh, hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
Go fucking
Of course he did.
Debs.
So he goes, he says his chat, and this girl's breaking up with him, and I guess she lived in like Pennsylvania or something. So and they met at school. So he like went up to go like see her for the holidays,
Right.
Yeah.
And according to like the breakup text or whatever, she's like, I don't know, you were just weird when you were here. You kept like saying how my family doesn't have any money and how much better your house is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which he did at my like 12th birthday party or something. He
Jesus
came
Christ.
over and he was going around. He's like, Nick's poor, and I'm like, I'm
my-
not poor.
yeah.
Dude. I just don't live in a fucking mansion. He's like, there's only one floor here.
He said that, but
Yeah.
that's whatever. Okay, you're
Kids are
12
real
and you're a fucking idiot, and it's whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's 19 and
19
he's dating
now.
someone.
Right, yeah. And he's like shit talking her house or whatever. And then she's like, and then there's just other stuff that like you do that bothers me. And it was so funny because I remember Kevin went away to school, and then me and my friend would laugh about how Kevin like developed a quote unquote sense of humor while he was at school. And his sense of humor was just like that fucking like so random kind of stuff.
yeah.
Where
No,
occasionally
he would
he
chive?
yeah,
He was a chive
no,
boy?
it was way worse than that.
Totally
He-
random.
He would just be like out of nowhere go meow. Or like
Oh,
chicken, this like weird autistic, stuff where you're like, what are you,
Yeah.
why are you saying that?
Cool
I don't-
beans.
yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Or like epic,
Oh
like,
yeah. Win
one of those
much?
guys. Yeah.
He loves Cards Against Humanity. He's a guy who
no,
loves-
he's not even cool enough for that. Like I really
Really?
don't think
That
you
is
understand.
not cool.
Because here's the thing, it's like
How is he less
not
cool
only
than that?
not only is he an out of touch, just like kind of autistic guy.
Right.
He's also like 1%er parents.
Right.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Sheltered, never worked in his
financially.
life.
Yeah, right. He's out of touch.
Definitely
in that
liked
sense.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Tiger Blood.
Oh, he
Right.
definitely had Tiger.
It would be
Blood
like
memes.
Yeah.
if Baron Trump was into Dragon Ball Z. That's what this guy is. So yeah,
What's
so
he up to now?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen him in like probably 6 or 7 years. So
should
he
look him
goes,
ASU is straight up where rich retarded kids go.
So, which by the way, he was like, last time I checked, like a 7th year senior there.
Yes.
He just kept failing, and his parents would send him. Send him
Van
back.
Wilder, who doesn't fuck.
So he goes
number one party school in Arizona.
Yeah. Well, they have this like this breakup text, and she's fucking saying to him, she's like, I don't know, you just do weird stuff, and he's like, well, like what? And she's like, I don't know, like how you just say like meow or chicken sometimes.
Yes.
And he's like, that bothers you.
Oh my god!
And all exclamation points.
Meow, chicky, meow, meow.
Oh man, that shit was so funny.
God damn,
dude! I fucking I
have so many good stories about that guy. I don't know why he's never. Yeah,
let's run him. What are we doing?
Come up
Kev, this is the Kevin Sode.
Yeah. Well, you have your interjection. I'll come back to it.
I forgot what my interjection was.
Yeah.
Why did you say that?
Kevin sounds like a real character. Oh, I had this friend that went to Maryland, and I saw him after sophomore year, and I was like, "Oh, dude, how's Maryland going?" He's like, "Oh, I have to take some time off." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "My roommate ruined my life."
What happened?
So he like went into this long story about his roommate, this guy, this guy Rob, who went by XPR, Extreme Party Rob.
Yes.
And so,
first of all, hell yes.
That guy sounds awesome.
So Rob like,
I got my name from a Nissan.
So he's like, so Jesse's like, okay, so first of all, Maryland people love to riot, dude. So like we riot. We love to find any excuse to riot. So anyway, last year we win the women's NCAA basketball championship, and we're like, fuck yeah, we're gonna fucking riot. And there's a picture on ESPN.com of this enormous fire with like sofas in there and stuff, and some dude doing the double devil horns with the tongue, like doing the pussy eating tongue in between it,
of course,
jumping over the fire. And he was like, yeah, that was Rob, dude, that was XPR. So basically he just like wake up in the morning, XPR, like they shared a room, XPR would slap him in the face, wake up in the morning and be like, all right, here's a handle of Cuervo, here's a fucking ounce of weed, we're gonna fucking be blackout by noon. Just like ruined his life. And so Jesse had to take a year off of school because he was living with this absolute monster.
One time
Rob, the XPR rules. I want to hang out with this guy.
XPR, dude. Extreme Party Rob.
XPR should be fourth mic on the show.
Dude, anyone with party in their name, like when I was opening for Wham City on tour, the first tour we did, we were in Philly, and we just crashed these people's houses, and there was like 6 of us on the tour, so we were like sleeping on floors and shit. And at like 8 or 10 a.m., some guy just wanders in fucked up, just opens the door, knew the people, I guess, and he's like, hey man, it's Party Steve, man, where's the party? It's like, we're like, it's 8 a.m., dude, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, fucking Party Steve, you guys want to get fucked up, man? And he was some guy who in his 20s was like, he was Party Steve. He knew all the parties in Chicago. He had like a text group, but now he's just like some pathetic old man. And he just wouldn't leave, and he's like, all right, I'll go. We were like, dude, we don't know you. We don't know who the fuck you are.
Dude,
get the fuck out.
My friends had guys like that. When I was like a teenager, there would always be like 1 or 2 guys that were like in their 40s. There was this one guy, John, that would hang out, and John was like homeless, I guess. And like lived with his parents who were in their like late 70s. And he was like, 45. Yeah. Huge, just disgusting dreads. Gray hair, giant beard.
A white guy?
Yeah, a white guy.
Oh, God.
And he was like a relatively nice guy, but it was like, why are you hanging out with us or whatever? And he had these long, shitty homeless guy nails.
No.
And I was like, why do you keep your nails like that? I'm like, don't you like have like the... I can't...
He's like, I play guitar.
Well, I'm like, I would fucking chew my nails off if they were that long. I don't know how you do it. And he goes... he's like, well, I actually, if you work your fingernails under each other, there's like nerve centers, and that's what you're basically getting at when you chew your fingernails off. Is like there's stress relief from hitting those nerve centers. So I just sort of work my fingernails underneath each other, and that sort of relieves it for me. He goes, plus on the streets, it's like 10 knives, so he just adds that part at the end. And he had such a funny way of talking. One time we were all fucked up, and he's sitting there, and he's like, well, the expression suckling babes. You've ever heard that? Suckling babes. I'm like, no, but go on. And he's like, well, the reason people say that is what that dates to. Idiomatically, the suckling babe was in the Roman Colosseum. You know how we go and we have like, hey, beer me, or they got a guy selling peanuts or whatever. In the Roman Colosseum, the statesman would order a suckling babe, which was an orphaned baby. and they would basically hold the baby, you know, like a cheeseburger over their dick and just get their like dicks sucked by babies during like, you know, while watching the gladiators and stuff. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it also doesn't sound real.
It's absolutely not.
Yeah.
First of all, what are you talking about?
A suckling pig is
well, what's the expression, a suckling babe? I don't when do you use that expression? It's not like, yeah, it was a real suckling babe over at Panera the other day. It's just John going around with this weird pedophilia story in his head. There was this one guy, other old guy, a different guy that used to hang around. I met him one time, and this guy was fucking hilarious, dude. He was probably in his like early 40s again, and he's got this stupid Jägermeister lanyard he's showing off to people. He's like, check this out, dude, isn't this fucking cool? I got this Jägermeister lanyard. And then he goes, he was like, yeah, actually, I fucking won the lottery like 2 years ago. And it's true. He won the lottery.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, this guy won like $300,000 or $400,000 or some shit. He like hit it big in like the Mega Millions or something. I don't know. He got like imagine enough that he won the lottery. And he's like, yeah, so I just buy all kinds of fucking electronics and shit. And he's like, I got this fucking big mixing board. You know, he's like, I don't even know how to use that shit, but I keep it in my truck, dude. He's like, I bought a this like $250,000 semi. I just park it. It was like illegally parked on the street because he didn't know how to drive it. He was just living in a semi that he bought.
That's so good.
Yeah. I just love buying electronics.
I love that type of rich. There are a bunch of pro athletes that get into like buying Mack trucks and stuff. Yeah. That's like their thing. It's like buying industrial farm equipment.
This guy didn't even have like a house or anything, right?
No, he was just living in that fucking truck that he bought with all his money.
That is so fucking good.
In college, I knew this guy, Will, who I thought was the biggest fucking retard I've ever met. He was always blackout, you know. He was always like just the guy at the park. He's from North Dakota, so like height of winter in DC, he'd be wearing like a light North Face windbreaker and fucking shorts and Corona flip flops.
Oh yeah,
with the fucking beer opener on the bottom of the field.
Hell yeah.
I thought he was retarded. In senior year, I like go up to him. I was like, "Oh, so Will, what do you do after we graduate?" He's like, "I'm going to Berkeley," and I was like, UC Berkeley. He's like, yeah, I got into law school there. I didn't study, but I took the LSAT. I got like almost a perfect score. And I was like, what are you really? And he's like, I was like, what's your major? He's like, what have you been studying these last 4 years? He's like, it's like a major I made up that's like, it's like a math and philosophy, like the philosophy of math, basically. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. Anyway,
that guy's just so much smarter than you.
Freshman year, he had this group text going around where he'd hit people up and be like, it's going the fuck down right now. Like, this is where we're pre-gaming. This is where we're going tonight. And he sends out this text, and he'd send out texts at 3 a.m. to the group text that was like, just like, you know, he's blackout, not making any sense. But one night we all get a text in the middle of the night, like 2:30 a.m. He's like, yo, I'm getting fucked up with the deaf kids down at Gallaudet University. There's a deaf college in DC.
Yeah, Gallaudet, baby.
So he somehow blackout navigated DC to Northeast, got to Gallaudet, and went to their party. He's like, this shit is crazy. They're not playing any music.
Is it just like an elaborate light show?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe lights or something.
That's awesome.
He's like, they're drinking so fucking hard, dude. I just did a shot of Everclear. He's just like sending these long fucking
Did you go?
mass texts. No, I didn't go to the deaf school to go
funny,
party
dude.
with Will.
Did he fuck any deaf men or women?
He probably, I don't know. I remember his job. Whatever, I'm not saying his last name. His job in college was he was like the body man for the senator from his home state.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He used to like drive him around and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
wow.
You'd either see him in fucking basketball shorts and Corona flip flops, or in like a fucking suit and be like, yeah, I'm going down to Capitol Hill. I gotta drive the senator.
So he was just like some rich. His dad had like oil fields.
Apparently, he could have gone pro. He could have gone pro skiing.
Oh my god!
But
pro ski. So he's rich as shit.
Yeah.
You have to be a bully. You didn't bully hard enough.
Yeah.
That's how you become a pro skier.
Yeah.
It's like, we're taking the mountain away from the snowboarders. The fucking piece of shit snowboarders.
The hell you are, man.
He's like, yo, over break, I'm
Me and my Protestant girlfriend are going to take over the
No, he
mountain.
wasn't that kind of guy at all. He was a very down to earth, like he was like a dumb dog kind of.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go home this winter break, shred some gnar. You got like some fresh pow pow on the. I was reading the report. We got some fresh pow pows. Just go home and shred some gnar. And,
I've never skied in my life.
It's kind of fun. I've done it like twice.
It's not fun.
Seems gay.
Snowboarding is hard as shit.
Both of them are
dude.
hard. All
I want a
sports
tube,
are
baby.
difficult. Yeah, tubes are all right.
Have you
Anything
surfed?
where you just sit there. No, I'll never surf. I'll
Surfing is
absolutely
amazing.
never surf.
No, what about when we're LA guys? We should all get
First of all,
surfing.
we're not going to be LA guys. We're going to be Tampa guys. We said
That's
that.
right. I forgot.
Tampa is the new Hollywood, baby.
What money?
Everybody knows that
Cumtown
shit,
Studios, dude.
Yeah,
We
we're
should
gonna
open
be, we're gonna be a
Cumtown
piece of
Studios.
shit failed Florida comics. That just like there's rumors about how we sexually assaulted some waitresses.
You know who was a Tampa
We
comic?
can prove it.
You know who's a Tampa comic? Dan Whitney.
Yeah.
He was Tampa before he found that character that shot him into stardom.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's not surprising at all. I don't know why I'm supposed to be surprised that Larry the Cable Guy is from Tampa.
He's from Tampa.
He's from Nebraska, but I think he came up in Tampa.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You see that video of him breaking that guy's arm?
No.
That shit is badass.
And the fucking arm wrestling.
Yeah, somebody challenges Larry the Cable Guy to an arm wrestling match. He's like, get a good grasp on the table there. And then he just snaps the dude's fucking arm. in half.
Yeah, he's
So Larry the
strong
Cable
as
Guy's
shit.
badass.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's strong as
He's
hell.
cool now. I used to
Yeah.
not like him because I thought he was weak.
Oh yeah, that's the official Cumtown position. Larry the Cable Guy is cool now.
Yep. All right. That's fine.
I gotta take a shit.
I gotta take a shit too. We should all shit at the same time.
I already shit. I shit a nice fat.
Is it time to do a quick break?
Should we? I guess we should take a break. We
How
can.
much time have we been doing?
We've done like, I don't know, like 11 minutes since the last break. No, wait, hold on. We've done 30 minutes since the last break.
All right.
The first one. We'll take another break and then we'll come back for another 15, 20.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay, we're back and we had a little bit of a technical hang up. I'm glad I caught it early, but
Yep.
accidentally deleted the last half of this podcast.
Wait, the whole half?
No, just
Oh,
that.
Jesus Christ.
that-
After this break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully that worked out fine. I don't know what the fuck, why that did that, but we're going to start over. And we just had a serious conversation
Yeah,
for a minute.
It was actually a really good conversation.
Yeah, it
I
was.
think.
We were talking about that, the world peace cancellation and all the hubbub surrounding it.
Mm-hmm.
And should we just rehash?
It feels bad to read. I mean, we can try real quick.
Let's try. I mean. Okay.
Basically, what the point we arrived at is it's sort of a shame that all that's happening because they are very funny and that show was an original idea and well executed.
Yes.
And if it hadn't have been for shit outside of the show that happened, it wouldn't have been canceled. It's not the substance of the show itself, I don't think.
Right.
It's all the shit that goes on around it.
Well, it's also like you can blame that show, but it's also like the fucking executives of Adult Swim. If it was just a balanced network, you can have different,
Yeah.
whatever.
But
if
it's
they're good
all
shows,
men.
yeah, they got fucked because of that. It's like, well, Adult Swim should be representing more. It's kind of fucking ridiculous that there's no women directors and no show creators on that network, especially when it's like this network where it's like, oh, we're trying weird,
Yeah.
we're like doing a bunch of weird shit. It's like, it can't all be fucking white dudes. And this is the one that's like, actually kind of, they're very original, they have their own fucking thing, and they get fucked because of, because the
of
network
Sam's
is just
Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because well, it's not Sam's, but the network did come under fire prior to that because of what is Lazo's comments
right.
Yeah.
about how
Can't women in the writers' room,
Yeah,
or whatever,
women in
which
the
is
writers' room
fucked.
are
You can't. That's
yeah,
fucking
right.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can't say that. I mean, you can say it. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
can
but
hold
you
those
shouldn't
opinions,
if you're fucking
if you're in a
running
position where
network.
you're employing people. Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be
If
your
you're
opinion.
part of a corporate entity.
I just get so frustrated watching or reading reviews of the show or coverage where they're like, "Wow, this show was extremely racist," and people have like a almost like a moral amnesia where they forget that like in no way, shape, or form was World Peace more offensive than Mad TV was.
Right? Yes.
In no way.
Miss Swan.
Miss Swan.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, every sketch, Miss Swan is so much more racist.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And the fucking Iranian truck driver. Hello.
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me?
The depressed Persian tow truck man.
Yeah,
I love that sketch.
Yeah,
It's a great sketch.
The biggest hits on that show: Miss Swan, offensive stereotype of a Chinese
Stewie,
woman.
the retarded kid.
Stewart, a retarded kid. Well, the best thing about Miss Swan wasn't they had Bobby Lee on the show. He didn't play Miss Swan. They didn't have an Asian person play Miss Swan. They had a Jewish woman play Miss Swan, and then Bobby Lee played an offensive woman character. He played Connie Chung or a baby sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we're also saying that like
Mad TV is also, I think that was like the genesis of the Miatas are gay joke, which was featured heavily in $1 Million Extreme Show.
Yeah,
they had that gay Miata.
That's an old school joke. That's a joke that I remember from my youth. Yeah.
And I think that came from Mad TV.
Wow.
Mad TV had a sketch where a black guy gets pulled over, and the cop's like, "Let me see your license." And he's like, "Why? Am I doing something wrong?" He's like, "You got a taillight out." He's like, "No, I don't." And then he's like, "You fit the description." He's like, "What description?" And he starts roughing him up, and the black guy pulls out like a Snickers bar, but it says Sniggers.
Jesus
and it's like,
Christ.
"Not going anywhere for a while, grab a Sniggers."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's just the N word.
Yeah, it's
with an S.
Yeah. and the only way they work that in there is like, oh yeah, but it's about police brutality or whatever.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I mean, if you had those sketches on now, another thing is like those are funny. I don't have a problem with those sketches.
But on
but
Fox,
if you did that now, people would fucking be up.
That's
in
the point.
arms
Is
about
like, could South Park could they get a show right now? Like now they have sort of tenure at Comedy Central.
No, they couldn't because they're libertarians.
But they're kind of alt-right, maybe even.
Nah, they're libertarians.
They're libertarians. Yeah.
But I mean, the way they criticize all the Caitlyn Jenner shit, but also South Park, those guys are much smarter than both Mad TV and $1 Million Extreme.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
but we're also talking about how Tim and Eric like they're like well-respected Adult Swim show, and literally they've like made a lot of money off of exploiting mentally handicapped people.
Right. Or just handicapped, ill, just fucking old people that think they're gonna be famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's funny. I don't think that we should censor it or whatever. But it definitely is exploitive.
It's just difficult. I mean, because I guess my personal approach to comedy has always been that comedy should sort of be nihilistic and
you're a
classic to an extent.
Nick is an aesthete. Like you purely respect the product, right?
Yeah, that's only because I'm a failed comedian. If someone had offered me $1 million to be in some shitty movie 2 years in, I'm sure I wouldn't give a shit at all.
I would do that today.
People. It's because I've been doing comedy for 11 years and I've got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, well
it's very easy to be a critic when you have nothing to criticize.
Well, that's the advantage of our show is that we're not we're on the fringes, guys.
Yeah.
we're underground.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to last long. I mean, and that's the thing is like, people point at the, like I had someone say to me yesterday, it's like, oh, well, you're lucky that you fund your own show and stuff. But people could get your shit kicked off iTunes. There's plenty of ways they can fund it if they want to.
It's gonna happen this year.
But it'll probably, if the show gets more popular, I'm sure there's gonna be negative attention towards the show.
There's definitely gonna be and that's what I was thinking while I was reading the Hollywood Reporter interview with Sam Hyde, because he was talking about his fans going at the Adult Swim executives, his fans going at Tim Heidecker and shit. It's like, okay, so if there's like a fucking negative Cumtown article, there's definitely going to be some dudes that listen to the show that are going to like go nuts at like whoever wrote it. Yeah. Whichever like hack journalist needs to find their next thing to be mad about. Mm-hmm. And like what's our response? I guess like just don't say anything.
It is shitty because I guess you do have some kind of responsibility at some point. But I mean, I've had that happen in the past where I would bet when I was doing like the Nicole shit, people would be like, it doesn't matter what you write, you enable people to fucking be shitty by writing this. It's like, no, it's not my fault. Right. If you don't interpret this as satire and you fucking get it wrong and somebody thinks this is literal, I mean, you could say I'm a shitty writer and then it didn't come off funny, so people didn't get that it was satire. But the only thing that should matter is my fucking intent.
That's also the other issues is like the concept of being a fan of anything is like you're naturally a psychopath. Like if you're a super fan of anything, like I
remember you can like shit.
Oh, you can like stuff, you know. I really like sports, right? I watch English Premier League soccer. Like I watch a ton of sports every week.
Stop trying to pretend you're not gay.
Yeah, no, like it sounds really gay when I talk about it to someone that's not into it, and I recognize that. It's like Nick. It's like how we were talking. Nick and I watched the I think maybe the last fucking shit. No, my memory is going now. Fucking what's his name? Redhead.
Carrot Top.
Not Carrot Top. Bill Burr. We watched the last Bill Burr special.
Danny
like,
Bonaducci.
You know, Bill Burr is like one of the biggest comics in America, and like his great comic, very funny. You know, his whole joke structure is he'll say like, nah, but seriously, if my son's gay, I hope he dies, you know, like, and then he goes into a funny bit about that. Yeah. But like the goons in the audience, he says the premise that's supposed to be offensive and is actually wrong. They'll start going, woo, woo, woo,
well,
before the actual bit comes in.
There's an old Artie Lang clip where he's doing this bit about saying the N-word while playing basketball. And the setup for the bit, he's like, you know, I'm playing basketball with these black guys, and they're like, yo, nigga, pass me the ball, nigga, and he says like nigga like a million times in the bit, and then they cut to the audience and there's literally a guy in a wife beater that's like he like holds his girlfriend closer, and it's like that guy's just cheering for the N-word. But
100%. Stanhope is a national treasure. I think he is a fucking incredible. He's one of the top 5 probably comedians in the world. But his fans
beyond the world, it's like, you know, in terms of who really makes you feel okay calling stand-up comedy art, he's one of like the 4 people.
I think so.
Ever.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. But his fans, I mean, like those people are just like libertarian pieces of shit. I mean, they're just annoying, you know. And that's just like the thing that sort of, I don't know, makes me hesitant.
There's shit that the fans of things ruin some things. It's like,
no, I
don't even think it's they're not even, and a lot of that's through the lens of the internet and how that fucking, you know, distorts people's personalities. Because I won't even go as far as to say fans are shitty. I think it's like somebody like 10 shits guys on something online, you're like, fuck you suck. But what that translates to online, you're not. There's no emotion a lot of the times in tweeting at somebody like, you're a fucking idiot. This is stupid.
Yeah, you're ugly.
And then they're like, I need to call the police. You know, and they interpret it as harassment. And that's why I got bothered with like. You know, everyone's saying that Sam sent his fans after that journalist or whatever.
Who, the BuzzFeed guy?
The BuzzFeed guy. And here's what happened. The BuzzFeed guy contacted Sam to write an extremely critical one-sided article about his show. And Sam recorded the conversation and made him look like a fucking idiot. Right. And uploaded it.
He was so funny.
And uploaded
I didn't see that.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
He's like, you will never write
you're
for the
never
going to
work for the New York Times. He's like, you're a fucking
He's
hack.
like, you work at BuzzFeed. He was being so mean to
He was being mean to him. But it's like, you fucking, you know, if you're going to, you dig 2 graves, you know, that's like the lesson there. And everyone's saying, Sam sent his fans to harass this guy. It's like, no, that guy set out to write an article to get people to, by your own definition, harass fucking, you know, the fans of the show. You want to write a critical, you know, article about this show, which you've decided is an alt-right show before you even went into it.
Right.
And
did the guy not watch any of the show?
He might have. I don't know.
I thought the guy that did the Hollywood Reporter...
That was a very fair interview.
Yeah, I think he was really fair to him.
But the Tim Heidecker thing, where Tim uploaded this video of Sam, you know, calling him, that's exactly what Sam did, you know, to the other guy. Well, he didn't
upload it. It was like a Facebook Live event where Sam called him. So he was like broadcasting already. Yeah, I mean, he didn't plan on Sam calling in. He didn't like, you know, try to expose or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the definition of sending people to harass, you know, so-and-so is pretty loose, and it's dependent on what the situation is and, you know, whose politics you're talking about. Because it's harassment if it's fucking Sam doing it. And
well, that gets to the larger...
Raising awareness.
You know, that gets to the larger point, which is I think that people are just becoming pussies now. Yeah. And, like, it's that article Amber wrote. Like, our friend Amber Frost has been on the podcast, wrote a really good article, which you guys should all read, about how the left is losing... vulgarity as a political weapon, and that
I love being vulgar.
Yeah, I mean, like, I we can make fun of Lenny Bruce now because it's dated and sounds weird, but like that used to be a thing that existed on the left, and it's now the Pepe frogs are the vulgar guys. And on the,
it does suck that you can't be liberal and just fuck shit up.
Well, you know what? That's the shitty thing is because I don't care. I really don't care. I mean, in terms of the way I vote, I give a shit about a $15 minimum, and I think everybody should have health care. And you shouldn't be racist to people. You shouldn't fucking discriminate against them. But you can say whatever the fuck you want. I also don't think it's like unnatural for somebody to hold prejudices. We had to like get to this point where we understand you shouldn't be, racist or whatever.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a real advanced signifier of society.
Yeah. It's, and I think people are like, oh, he's racist, as if, that's like a static mode. That if you are a racist, that's something inherent to your personality. And it's not like, no, a black guy just cut him off in traffic and he's racist for that 20 minutes. It's a thing you can do is racist. Yeah. Just like you can be angry or be shitty in one relationship but not another.
Or a goddamn Korean cuckolded him.
Right, yeah. That's what happened to Adam. If you guys don't know the canon of the show.
Adam got cucked by multiple Koreans, I think.
Yeah, fucking Kim Jong bitch.
I guess it's what my point is that it sucks that you can't, the common ground can't just be humor anymore.
Well, the problem is that
it very rarely are you going to be able to be friends with somebody based on always think the same things are funny.
Do you think All in the Family could be made today?
No, absolutely not. And All in the Family is like one of the most instructive.
Why have we regressed? I really feel like
it's fucking weird, dude.
It's weird. Isn't that not how society is supposed to work?
I don't think we've regressed. It's just that's I mean, do you reach an apex in terms of like cultural integration and ways to deal with problems in society based on like race and class or whatever, through humor and art. And then after that, I mean, the ground's been broken, the jokes have been made, the art's been created. And you say, okay, well, how do we address these problems for real? And they look around and it's like, oh, some of these are really fucking hard to fix. Let's blame things like comedy instead of understanding that, the justice system is completely fucked. We really need to overhaul it. It's not happening. Yeah. It hasn't happened for the last 40 years. So let's pick apart the things we can. Like TV shows.
Yeah.
Because there's underlying causes of racism that literally zero progress has been fucking made.
Yeah, there are 3 million.
And if anything, we have regressed because it's like at least in the fucking 60s and 70s, it was in your face. There was no denying racism. Now there's all this now we're in the era of like reverse racism bullshit and all these other counter narratives. There's been enough time where there's enough stuff that sort of seems like we've made some progress. And there's enough stuff for like white people to get mad about. So we actually, in some ways, have regressed, because it's like we're not coming right off of civil rights where you had to have an honest conversation. Mm-hmm. Now we've got distance between it.
As somebody that's not particularly politically active or interested or whatever, and I haven't been, and it would be bullshit to say that I even really picked up all that much throughout the election.
Right.
Like the primaries in the election has been real, I guess edifying, or at least it helped clarify the problems I've had over the last couple of years in regards to like what about not identity politics at large, but at least it's the way I consume it through links that are shared on Facebook. Right. What about it fucking bothers me? And it is because there's a lot of the times it does feel like bullshit, and it feels like
it was
bullshit.
used for marketing.
That's the problem when it's this commodified thing. Because I remember I would get into arguments with people specifically
Oreos
about
with the
Dove
rainbow,
ad, or like during the Golden Globes, 2 years ago, Microsoft held these ads about how Microsoft, we respect women.
Right?
It's like, how? What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
Respect women.
Yeah.
You make computers. Why do you even need to say that? It's a fucking corporation. I don't get it. And but then you really have to think about those things and analyze those feelings, and it's like, well, maybe I am a little bit, prejudiced or whatever. Maybe I
for sure.
And you could find ways to justify it and say, okay, well, there are things that happen to men that are unfair or whatever, and it's like, yeah, that's true, but that doesn't mean you have to reject these ideas completely.
Absolutely.
It's hard to do that. It's fucking really hard.
About the identity politics shit that that really bothers me the most is that the way it's employed is it actively ends conversations.
Yeah.
Right? Your
Right.
conversation.
Right.
When in reality, if we can get past like words and shit like that, we could have really serious conversations that like we need to have.
That's
in
why
our
we all need to
society.
be hooked up to PlayStation VR.
Exactly.
We're all 6'7" black men that have magical powers. That way you don't have to worry about any of this shit. We're all elf class, 10th prestige, black elves, black mages. And we all get to use whatever words we want, no matter how many syllables they have.
Oh, fuck. Wow, the Cocaine Cowboys really ending things here with some serious chat.
I don't know. I guess we should address it because there's a lot of people that listen to the podcast that are probably, racist or whatever.
Right.
Which, if you are...
And you think we're
like,
funny. Stop
Yeah.
being racist, but thanks for listening to our podcast.
I mean, you probably shouldn't be racist, but I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to do.
Yeah, stop being racist.
I mean, yeah, that's my stance. I'm anti being racist.
I mean, I do think it's funny when you guys.
That's the thing. I don't want to say just don't be racist because people are going to go, oh no, I'll continue to be racist or I'm not racist. And that's what you mean. What you're saying before, it shuts down conversation.
Right,
you can't just
right.
say it's bad to be racist. A lot of people know that and they don't think they're racist.
Right.
So how do you have a conversation with somebody without coming off like a smug, condescending piece of shit and explain to them because a lot of the time.
Well, that was the really incredible thing.
That's the thing about living in New York or any kind of like like cosmopolitan or
multicultural city.
Yeah, you like don't have. You have enough interactions with people where you don't really have that built in anymore.
Right.
Where you're exposed to enough different people that you don't even have time to really stereotype.
Totally, dude. I fucking saw a Ukrainian day laborer wait in line for a fucking Japanese crepe place to open, and I was so happy. I was like, this guy would have never seen a fucking. His fucking people eat fucking mud stew, and he's in New York, and he's just like talking with these Japanese people, not being racist.
Well, that was the thing that I thought was really incredible about the Sam Hyde Hollywood Reporter interview, which was that the guy giving the interview was like, listen, I watched World Peace. I thought some of the sketches were funny. I thought some of them were kind of beautiful. Like the one where the guy hangs himself. And he's like, listen, I'm gay and I'm Jewish, which is the same thing. But I'm gay and I'm Jewish. And like, I saw a video of you at a Williamsburg open mic, like saying anti-gay propaganda. And I guess you thought that was funny, but it was really hurtful for me to see that. And Sam actually said in it, he's like, listen, it was an idea I had. I wanted to piss off hipsters that live in Brooklyn, but like I'm sorry, dude. Like, I feel really bad. Like that conversation was exactly what needs to be happening. Instead of dismissing Sam Hyde, canceling a show, have him fucking talk to a gay guy that's like, I watched your shit. I think there's something there, but also it's really hurtful for me to hear you do that.
And it's hard though too because it's like you have to fucking.
And Sam Hyde apologized.
As an idea, I get what he's going for of the like just be being offensive to just to fuck with these people who are detestable in a certain way. And it's like, that's the hard thing about comedy is like, you have to fucking do something that might be offensive to just realize, oh, that's fucked. I shouldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Daddy's money liberal Williamsburg people are annoying as shit and you wanted to troll them.
Right.
And I get like what the bit was.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like
don't
maybe
dehumanize.
Maybe conceptually it was funny, but like he tried it and maybe it wasn't,
Yeah, but the video exists, and that's the problem.
The video
with fucking
exists,
stand-up. And recording everything. It's like, if videos exist of you trying and failing shit, that sucks. You should just be able to fuck around and like, because he tried, and that goes into his whole, his shit, and now that's MD, that's their show. I think I do. That's what I agree with too. I think I probably liked it a little less than you guys did. There were some things that kind of. Whatever, but I thought it was fucking funny.
Anti-fat stuff that bothered you?
Yeah, I thought that was really fucked up, and some people have really hard times with like sweets and delicious fatty meats, and what are you supposed to not eat? A whole bag?
Yeah. Well, I guess this is just really to allay the upcoming complaints about Cumtown.
2017, dude, backlash. I can't wait.
We have to deal with the backlash, and we just lawyer up. and get Adam, our lawyer Adam, to
Adam, we're gonna use if we get to 10, we're gonna put you through law school. With 10 G's, Adam goes to law school.
Let me tell you something. My parents would become the biggest Cumtown fans in the world. Got my ass in law school.
Do we know any lawyers?
Yeah, I know lawyers.
I know plenty of lawyers.
I know mad lawyers.
Yeah.
I know a guy in Baltimore.
We're good. We actually we're fine.
If we're fine, and I'm kind of half excited for the backlash.
Hey, whoa.
Well, I mean, Chapo got backlash.
Yeah,
but they dealt with it really well.
Yeah.
Because they didn't say anything on Twitter. They say completely silent.
Because
that's a loss. That's an L.
You know who's the absolute best at all of this? Ari Shaffir. Ari Shaffir, hands down, is the fucking best with dealing with any kind of controversy.
Yeah.
Because he got shit 2 years ago. Somebody found all his old amazing racist videos.
Yeah.
And they were calling clubs trying to get him canceled or whatever. Ari's like, yo, you just don't say anything. You just don't say anything.
You say nothing.
You say nothing. Yeah. And fucking, and then the special came out where he used that girl's name.
Which was tough.
Yeah. But, I understand, and I've tried explaining it to people, like, if we were doing, I would do that. I would do that in the context of like a small show or something. It's funny to be like, well, this person, you know what it is? It's the Simpsons joke where they're like, one student who will remain anonymous, so we'll just call her Lisa S. Yeah. I guess that's too obvious. So let's call her L. Simpson. That's like the joke in saying her name. So I understand the motivation. It's funny, but they were like up in arms about that. And Ari's like, yeah, just don't say anything at all. And he was fine.
Yeah.
It worked out fine. But, if it's a podcast, you have to address the shit going on. So hopefully this last segment wasn't just dumb
I think
rambling.
It was good. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not embarrassed about this one.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
Well, who cares?
I think we did all right.
We did good, boys.
All right.
I think we're good, boys.
We're going to wrap this one up. This will be the premium episode, and then we're going to debate whether or not we should release the one from earlier today as an additional premium.
I think additional premium.
Additional premium would be fine because I want to get
for the holidays.
I want to have that Pizzagate story on there.
Right.
Which is such a great story.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. That'll be the bonus.
Maybe
one.
just the Anyway, we'll talk about it.
We'll do a regular episode.
We'll do a regular one this week.
All right, thanks, guys.
What about you, Adam?
What would I suck a dick for? Respect.
Just the basic level of respect.
Respect.
To not have the most punchable face in the world.
Somebody sent me
new face. That'd be great.
Somebody sent me a short film that it might be turned into a feature, I think, but it's a diner scene, and this guy sits down. He's with his dad at a diner. He's like 65-year-old dad, and then he's like in his 20s. He's all sweaty. He's like, "Thanks for meeting with me." He's like, "I know this is gonna be fucked up, but I need you to just hear me out. Like, this is fucked up." He's like, "I was hanging out a couple weeks ago with these guys, and we're all chatting and drinking, and one of these guys, he's like some fucking tech billionaire, and and we start talking about money or whatever, and I as a joke said, fuck, I'll suck my dad's dick for $2 million or whatever." And, he says, "Okay, let's do it." And I said, "What?" And he's like, "Let's do it." And then, he's like, "This guy's serious. He has the money."
That's so fucking funny.
And then the dad's just looking disgusted or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
And then he's like, "But it's this would take care of everything. You'd be able to pay off the mortgage. It would pay off my student loans, all this stuff." And the dad's just like, $5 million. He's like, "I figure after taxes, we
gotta pay taxes on that.
That's right. 2.5 each. We get about $1 million a piece." He's like, "You're gonna have to factor in probably 10 years of pretty severe therapy for both of us." Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really funny.
That's really good.
Yeah, it was really good. I wish I could remember the name of it instead of just doing
the bit.
Just doing the bit.
What other movies and stuff do you guys? What are good parts of movies you remember that we could just say for an hour? Or so?
Oh yeah. I used to do
Billy
that. I used to try and I tried to get that joke to work on
movie.
stage. I would go on stage and just complain that stand-up comedy can't be me just quoting my favorite parts of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Be like, "You guys remember that Simpsons episode when?"
It would crush too much if you did that though.
Yeah.
I need you to let me suck your dick. while a guy watches.
No, it was funny because I was driving through South Williamsburg the other day, and you get annoyed because of the traffic.
Of
you
course.
know?
And the fucking buses
But
always.
I don't get annoyed that way driving through Chinatown, and Chinatown's just as bad. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, am I anti-Semitic? And then I look around, and it's like, no, it's because there was never a reason to come here.
Exactly.
Well, no,
It's like
It's
it's
lower
imagine,
Manhattan versus a part
Right.
right off the highway in Brooklyn.
right off the highway in Brooklyn. But can you imagine being like, oh, I know the best spot in South Williamsburg for dinner? It's like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You know a place to get ripped off for luggage.
It's not a destination. It's just a place you pass through.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's why it's annoying, because you're trying to.
it should be an
leave-
easy pass through.
You're
Well,
trying to leave
they
those
should
people.
make up for it by having at least one nice restaurant where there's one guy that gets really good at making like latkes or some shit.
No, there's nothing. They have absolutely no.
They got
redeeming
nothing.
culture.
Nothing.
They have nothing.
You can't get a good
A
knish.
fake Toys R Us.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
This is their biggest thing.
I love that fake
Toys
R Us.
for you.
Toys for you.
They
yeah,
have so
And it's
many
got,
bootleg stores.
Like like a cartoon Jewish boy. Like,
it's weird.
playing.
Yeah, it does feel like you're
Which would be fine if they weren't all landlords.
absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Then they turn around and it's like, oh, well, you know, maybe you should be homeless. Maybe there should be separate rules.
They truly, yeah.
Nick,
just-
that's fucked up, dude. They're not all landlords. Some of them are in the diamond industry.
that's right. They're private fucking school buses that they
And
just
some of
drive
them do not
constantly.
work at all.
Constantly.
Yeah, and there's no one in the school bus or adults
And
sometimes.
the school is a block from their fucking house.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck is? I watched the mom
No, yeah.
leave the house,
It doesn't
walk
make-
across the street to the fucking bus that's holding up traffic.
It doesn't make
pick up
any
the
sense.
kid, and then walk back.
It doesn't make any sense.
And the fucking
Yeah.
school is the next street over.
And then
Do you
they-
want to know what the real fucking rub is?
Yes.
Guess what they're learning in the school?
Now what is that?
How to drive a fucking school bus.
Oh my god!
It's a whole economy of
It's
turning
a
them all
whole
into...
school bus economy with fucking Yiddish on the side.
Because they're
or whatever
certainly
the
not
fuck.
learning how to fucking make dinner.
No, they're not.
or play or to put music on for somebody to go enjoy.
No.
Wait, you know? Oh, yeah, I know the best jazz club in
That's
South
right.
Williamsburg. Never gonna
Acidic
fucking
jazz.
happen.
I would love to go there, dude.
Mhm. That would, yeah.
You're
that would
right.
be
There's
cool.
not one restaurant
Just not a single
isn't
one.
anything
because they don't
cool.
want anything to do with non-Hasids. That's why.
No, they have no taste.
No, it's because they have no
whatsoever.
taste, no culture.
Yeah.
Nothing.
My friend, my friend, his uncle was in town. And he got him a hotel, and it was, I guess, in South Williamsburg. It was like owned by Hasids, and they had a piece of art on the wall. It was a picture of a clown, and it still had the Saran wrap and the price tag on it. They didn't even.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just they are disgusting.
well, the whole way they dress.
I hate them, dude.
The whole way they dress is off of what was cool back then. So why don't they eat what was cool in the 1880s or whenever the
Yeah.
fuck they started?
Well, they were eating boiled meats back then. They just
But
kept
I would
eating
go
them.
to a boiled meats restaurant if it was good.
They make a
Yeah, but
stew.
you'll notice the German Jews that were already here, they had the culture that was
Yeah.
anybody could appreciate.
No, they were just westernized.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
What do you
say.
mean they're just Westernized? They're all European.
No, German Jews just like adapted to Western, like post Enlightenment.
Yeah, but I mean like
culture.
Katz's Deli or fucking like you know,
Knishes.
Yeah.
yeah, all that shit. That's all good.
That shit's
Yeah, what do
very good.
Hasids even eat?
Nothing.
They eat
Rats.
Gefilte
They
fish?
eat
Yeah.
a stew called cholent.
Cholent?
Yeah, which is just it's been cooking for days. And it's just potatoes, boiled eggs,
Ew, dude.
beans.
All right, I got to.
fucking gro-
I
Ew!
got into it here.
It
so.
looks like fucking
This looks
crap.
like literal throw up.
It looks
vomit.
like how it comes out your ass. You know,
This
it just
is
looks
disgusting
like
looking.
Yeah, they eat
It is usually simmered overnight for 12 hours or more. It looks so it's just shitty chili.
cholent. Yeah, it's disgusting, man. They have and
Oh, so it's slow cooked overnight because you're not allowed to cook.
you
in
can't
Sabbath.
cook on Shabbos.
So make chili, you motherfuckers, not this fucking dog shit.
No, they have to eat their fucking chunt.
Yuck.
Their chunt. And you know what? For people that don't live in New York, this might sound incredibly insensitive and hateful,
But they're bad people.
but they are awful human beings.
It is true, man.
And I'm also.
I've never had a positive interaction.
Just pretend we're talking about white men because we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Literally are, essentially.
Even the women of them are white men.
Basically, they
Yes.
cut all their hair off.
No, they don't cut them all. And they have
They all look like Moby.
Sometimes you take.
You take the fucking...
no. They're not allowed to show us their hair.
No,
right?
they have
We'd
a-
to
you
take
take
their
their
feet
cover
off.
on.
You
They
take their
cover.
fucking like costume
They
off,
wear
and
a
underneath
wig.
there,
It's Moby.
You think
Yeah.
they're Lego men?
it's like Luke Skywalker taking off Darth Vader's helmet.
Sometimes,
Mom, I want to see you for real.
listen.
Take off this wig, Luke, so I can see you with.
Just pale and an old
Cullen
man.
looks like such
It's
bullshit.
garbage. Yeah.
Your mother was actually a Hasidic woman from Brooklyn.
No! Kill me! Kill me!
Actually, that's
Is
not true.
Kugel
Sometimes,
Dude,
No,
I watched
it's
part of that
nasty.
show about the
Kugel
Hasidic
sucks. It
looks
Hasidic girl that
horrible,
goes to
too.
Berlin. Do you see that show?
I watched it with my parents when I was back. In
It's
Vegas.
actually it's good as far as TV shows go.
yeah, it's
But
not
I love
bad.
I love when she finally
I
gets to
hate the
Berlin.
main girl.
She gets to Berlin and gets
Yeah.
to the conservatory and she plays piano and the other people are like, yeah, this is sucks.
She's not
They're
good.
like, yeah, you suck dick at this. It's like
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you come from like some weird hellish
What's
culture.
it? Unorthodox or something?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Jimmish looks like shit too.
What is it? Simus.
Simus.
Yeah, it's garbage. They eat shit food.
Carrots and prunes
Yeah, it's nasty. It's like
combined with yams
It's like sweet. Yeah.
and meat.
Yeah, Kugel
Ugh.
is just like a casserole made out of noodles.
This is the kind
Fuck
of shit
this,
that like me
dude.
and my bad friend growing up would be like, let's do something nice for our moms.
Right.
Let's make
Absolutely.
dinner.
It's what a
Let's-
third grader with emotional
Yeah.
problems makes for
Yeah.
breakfast in bed.
Let's make up for the last 7 years of getting expelled for
And killing
for trying to stab someone to death with safety scissors in first grade.
a retarded kid.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's for
Let's
for
make
throwing
a-
the retarded kid's shoes on top of the school.
Let's make
Let's make up for it by making our mom's dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna make a soup with carrots,
Yeah.
and raisins and ham and beef.
No, not ham.
Not ham. I'm sorry.
Not ham.
And
Sauce.
ground meat
And
ground beef.
yeah, a part of
Mom, I made you
it.
soup.
And this, in the end, we decide to be bad again, and there's dish soap in it.
Let's make up for calling our mom the N word in front of our entire extended family at our grandfather's funeral.
My mom literally stopped talking to me for a month and a half because I called her the N word.
Even though he fucked it up. That's a pretty cool the one that got away. There's no cooler the one that got away than Rihanna.
I know.
Drinks
LeBron fucked Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna loves LeBron. Actually, you know what? LeBron's the best guy, probably. He's the coolest guy to be.
I don't understand how people have that got away situations.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, that people can get that in their head.
What, that happens?
Oh yeah, it's a narcissistic like impulse to be like, oh yeah, I could have had.
No,
that
how you
person.
can't frame a thing where it's like, oh, it didn't work out, obviously for some reason. Like, it's not
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, if I had just done this differently. You know?
Yeah, I'm a definitely a regretting ass motherfucker.
No,
I
not
always
me.
I always think
Well,
about
your
what I
dad,
could've
your
done
dad
differently.
was saying that girl in 1981 or
Oh,
something.
yeah, that was so fucking
He got he copped dome twice from her. Yeah, I've been thinking about her a lot.
Dude, my dad was like, he had to go to therapy because I feel bad. because he couldn't stop thinking about some woman from 30 years ago.
Damn. Well, that's what it is, dude. You just, you know.
I think that's the whole thing. It's also a marker of like a certain stage in your life where you're like thinking about your life in those terms.
Yeah, well, he's like, I was just having a midlife crisis. And it's like,
Yeah.
you're 70 years old.
Yeah. You're having a right at the end of your life.
No, I'm
crisis.
gonna make it 140, dude. I'm gonna make it to 140.
I don't know. I think about you. I mean, I feel like I always regret everything. I've never. I mean, the only reason I don't have a one that got away is because I feel like
All of them got away.
Well, yeah, I just have fucked up every relationship.
Well,
I've
because
ever
they were
been
too
in.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And especially
all the
with the
traps
foot,
I had
there's a lot-
set up.
there's a lot of-
Yeah.
So I was like,
So I was
this
too
is
fat.
Yeah.
I can't get over that. It's disgusting.
Can't believe how.
No, they've all been dime pieces. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm the fat one in the
They
No,
relationship.
I have like the opposite thing where it's like everyone I've dated, as soon as I get like a year away, I mean, most of the time it's like just like a month or so. But
Yeah.
you get like a year out. It's like, what the fuck? Why
Oh,
did
of course.
I fucking date
That happens to me
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I'd like to be. I feel like I'm finally mature enough to be like legitimate friends with exes.
There was one, the first one, we would call each other after every breakup. But then after a while, I was like, within 5 minutes and talking to each other on the phone, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want
I'm still friends with like almost everyone I've dated. We're like still on
I
good
can't do
terms.
that, yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I mean, never would I like
Smash again.
Yeah, I mean, maybe smash, but not like
Yeah.
never date.
Date again. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like once you go through the breakup, like that's really the most vulnerable part of a relationship. Is like that's when people really see, because that's you at your worst.
Right.
I guess.
Right. For
You know,
sure.
If somebody like breaks up with you,
Oh,
and
I
they're
hate
like,
that. I hate that someone has seen
Yeah,
me
it's like,
just
yeah,
being
well,
a
you know
little
what,
ass
I
bitch.
bet.
Crying.
Yeah, crying in my car.
Here's all the times I cheated on you, and you didn't fucking know about it. How about that?
Take that,
Yeah,
bitch.
right. Yeah, and then if they get over that, and they're like, yeah, people have flaws or whatever. It's kind of like it's almost a better relationship
Yeah.
to be like broken up with somebody than to even be with them.
Yeah.
I'm really scared that there are just some psycho emails I've sent out there.
Dude, there
Yeah.
is nothing
There's
more
some
pathetic than that.
emails.
Like,
and they're not going away. I mean, there
is
always
nothing more pathetic than that email after they've
She'll
stopped answering
always
your
have
text.
that.
And you're
She'll
like,
always
yeah,
have
yeah,
it, too.
yeah. You're like,
She'll always have that fucking dirt. Of
just
you
wanted you to know a couple things, and I'll leave you
Here's the
alone.
14-point breakdown
I've
on
known better than to do that.
why you're a
I used to-
bitch.
I would,
Yeah, yeah.
I've done it where I like type them up in Microsoft Word, and it's like wait 30 minutes, read it back to yourself, realize how fucking
Psycho.
stupid
Yeah.
it looks, and then delete it.
When I got fired
Yes.
from that job that I got at Vox, I was just drafting like psychotic like manifestos, and then like reading them, and then like, all right, I think the first paragraph needs to be sent to the switch with the fourth paragraph.
Oh yeah, I would edit them and everything. Yeah,
just psycho shit.
I sent about half of them. So half of them I
a
knew
lot
better,
of them, yeah, are probably in
but
drafts.
I sent a couple
Oh
doozies.
God, I want to kill myself.
Yeah, they're
It's So
horrible.
embarrassing.
They're so bad.
What is it? Was like we should read one of them. On
No,
No,
absolutely
no,
not.
no.
Those die with me.
give it a gist.
I mean,
I
It's
mean,
just
the
like-
thesis is always like, this is why I'm the greatest guy you will ever date, and
Oh,
you are a
really?
fucking psycho bitch.
Oh,
no, mine
yeah,
was
yeah.
always like that. But then at the end, like, but also maybe if like you want to get back
Oh yeah,
together,
yeah, yeah.
like, it
You're
would
always
be like
psycho, and then at the end, it's like, I love you.
yeah. Let's give us a shot again.
I can't stop remembering the good times. I'll always have them.
God damn.
It's just a fucking mediocre relationship.
it
where
wasn't
you just
good.
like
Yeah.
smoked too much weed, like
I
didn't
know.
really do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just sad as shit. I mean, I remember the breakup. It's tough when a breakup aligns with a horrible time in your life. You know what I mean? Like when I first moved to New York, going through a breakup was just like
Yeah, I did the
double
same thing.
depression.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you just go crazy.
No, the best was when we met. We were both gotten just fucking dumped like some
Dumped.
shit.
Yes,
And it was like, wings and drinking.
yes,
And
that's
fucking
right.
comedy,
Yeah, yeah. Nick drunk driving me to eat 40 wings at 2 a.m.
Dude, I remember it.
Googling who serves food and beer at 2
Dude,
a.m.
that's like the key foundation to a friendship. It's just having
a
boy
horrible moment. Yeah, a horrible
I remember,
era in your lives that you shared.
You hit me up. I was like going through a breakup when I moved here, and you hit me up and you're like, yo, come to the city and get lunch. We got lunch. And I was just ranting at you about it. I was like, just like losing my mind and
I
stuff.
was
and
not
you're-
listening to a
You were
single
like,
word.
you were not listening. Yeah, I was
No.
like, he's clearly not listening, but I'm just like, I'm ranting.
Yeah.
And then I go home, and then a couple hours later, you like upload on Facebook a new Nicole article, and it's like, actually, the people that dump the people are the real heroes. Those are the troops. It's really like, oh, God damn it, he was listening.
Part of his brain was mining.
Yeah,
it.
there was just some like
Yeah,
some straight
yeah.
part of his brain that was like,
Well, it's funny because it's like obviously you can have like empathy for people and they got broken up with, but it's like the only kind of healthy emotional pain I think is like the end of like a relationship. It's
Oh,
not like-
yeah.
it's not like the grief that's attached with death. It's just something that didn't fucking work out.
Right,
And it's something everybody goes through.
and you
So,
personalize it so
when you're
much.
when you're out of it and you just witness someone else go through it, I guess it's like I can be kind of envious sometimes because it's like, oh, it'd be nice to like
to feel.
to feel that way
Yeah.
and have it be justified instead of like
You feel at
everything's
the time,
going great. And I
right?
want to put a gun in my mouth.
Right. There's a reason to be depressed.
Yeah,
I
well,
know.
yeah.
It's beyond that, but yeah, no, it's like It's sort of like palate cleanse.
Yeah.
Yes, you can kind of your life just sort of snakes around.
But you
those
feel,
events
at that moment, you feel like this is the worst any human being on earth has ever felt.
No, there's
and
something
then like a couple
about
months,
it, even when I'm in it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this is like.
And then you realize everyone goes through it.
Of course,
it's not,
everyone goes
you're
through
not special at all. It's there's nothing.
Sure.
There's
But
nothing
it is, like,
unique about what's going on.
It adds like the right kind of like emotional depth to your life that it is, in a weird way, it's kind of like, oh, this makes everything worth it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then you get out of it, and then you're just bored and still want to kill yourself.
Bored.
Yeah. Then you're like, what other woman's life will I be ruining? And then, and then she
don't
ruins
actually ruin
mine.
their life. They just waste 6 months.
Yeah.
fucking with
Yeah. They don't care at all.
Yeah, it's probably pretty funny.
That's always
they probably
miserable,
look back
too.
like, wasn't that hilarious?
That's the other thing about that one that got
she
away
goes on to
thing.
date somebody that she actually likes, and then they like laugh in bed about like how fat you were and how
Well,
ugly
you
your
know,
body
I don't know
is.
about
And how
all
shitty
that.
your dick was.
I don't
yeah,
know.
right.
I was, I always persevere.
Yeah, they're like, what a loser. I don't know what I was thinking. And the guy's
No.
like, yeah, that's pretty funny.
not at all. No
Stop,
women
just
I've
at
dated
home
have
doing-
done that. No,
They've
absolutely
all
not.
done it, dude.
No chance.
All fucking
Yo,
done
look
it.
at this gay Instagram account he's got going
No,
on.
they all fuck with the vision. Absolutely not. You're both gay, and
Look at
both,
this
and
gay
actually, it's your ex girlfriends that do that about you. Actually,
Yeah.
they say you're gay.
My ex-girlfriend's in bed with somebody, and they're like, yeah, and he had this, like, just disgusting
No,
friend,
not his
Sabra."
friend. No.
It was weird because I almost felt like I was fucking him. Because he would tell me about things Stav had said. Yeah, I mean, it's like,
No, that's not what they
He would
do.
have his finger in my ass.
They do
and he'd be like,
something
Stav
else.
said the funniest thing about Muslims. Yeah. All right, well, that's the podcast.
You don't even see anybody's faces. It's all like
I used to love that show. I used to love that. I used to love World's Wildest Police Chases with Sheriff John Bonnell.
World's dumbest criminals.
Yeah. I'm Sheriff John Bonnell. I can't just get glasses, so I have to squint all the time.
What about when they gave the security guard from Jerry Springer just his own
Steve
show?
Wilkos
That was
show?
the
We already
best
talked
show.
about that on the podcast.
Oh, did we?
Did we?
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I think I talked about it on Race Wars.
We just talk about that show all the time, though.
Yeah.
Steve
It's
Wilkos
the
show.
absolute best.
Steve Wilkos show is the best of any daytime talk show. This would be a guy that comes on and he's like, I rape my daughter in her mouth and nobody can stop me. And Steve
Steve yells
Wilkos
at
is
him.
like, you're a bad father. And then the whole like crowd applauds or whatever.
And then he kicks him off the
He
show.
kicks the guy off the show.
But he knew beforehand that
right,
he was
of course.
raping his daughter.
Yeah.
It's not like any new
And
information.
then Steve had a move he'd do on like a couple episodes where he'd pick up one of the chairs on the set and throw it.
Yeah, he would do that a lot.
And then it would stick in the back wall. And the leg of the chair would smash. He would just destroy the set, like Eric Andre fashion. And then people would cheer for him destroying the set.
Have you been watching that shit, Eric Andre,
No.
this season? It's great.
I don't watch anything. I actually just
Except,
been working my
gay
way
porn.
through all the Seagal movies.
Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
What are you on now?
I don't know. I don't, whatever's next. Whatever I downloaded. I'll fucking watch next.
I watched X-Men, the one with fucking Apocalypse or whatever the fuck.
Was it good?
Oh,
It
yeah?
was like alright. It was just like fucking whatever.
What's his deal? He's a Muslim mutant from the
Egyptian.
future?
He's
Or
Egyptian from the past.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All the most powerful mutants are Muslims, which...
No, they're Jews. Magneto's a Jew.
yeah, but he's not the most powerful.
He's not?
No.
No, he's not even
Because
close to-
all the most powerful ones are like from 1,000,000 years ago, and they're Muslims.
Oh.
I thought they were Egyptian.
I guess. I don't know. The Four Horsemen, isn't that the... It's like a...
Yeah, they're Apocalypse's bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all... Like, Apocalypse's real
Apocalypse-
name is like... Alec Tarek Halem
and he had this
Shalom
awesome
Halal
deep ass black guy voice in the
Yeah, yeah.
cartoons. And they got rid of that shit.
Yeah.
He talked like James Earl Ray.
James Earl Ray.
That's the guy who killed Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
is.
Jones. James Earl Jones.
No, James Earl Ray is the guy that killed James Earl Jones.
Yep, that's true.
James Earl Jones was assassinated by Martin Luther Ray. If your name was Martin Luther Ray, you pretty much have to kill James Earl Jones. It's your destiny in life. He's like... No, so James Earl Ray is like the Waluigi to James Earl Jones.
At some fucking award ceremony, they he
Yeah,
won.
the black. Yeah.
Yeah, he won, and they introduced him as James Earl Ray.
No.
I swear to God, yeah, it was fucked. I mean,
at the Source Awards,
yeah, it was, somebody did a good bit. I mean, that is a good fucking.
has to be.
That's a good bit.
Yeah,
Fuck,
hilarious.
Yeah, he's asking for it.
man. Yeah,
The name like that, change your name.
absolutely.
Hey, I'm the great black theatrical, mainstay, and my name is Adolf Hitman. It's a little bit different.
He had a career. How old is that fucking guy?
James Earl Jones.
He's
Yeah.
old as shit, dude.
He's old as hell.
Yeah, so he's probably acting.
He's probably like
before
92
that.
years old.
He's
Yeah,
probably.
he's been around since the 50s because his dad was an actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Richard Jones or some shit. You know his dad? What was his?
Not.
His dad was on something.
Oh,
I can't remember.
it was the Jeffersons. He was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
His dad was Bill
Jeff-
Cosby.
Didn't he say he's blind recently?
No, he was blind in the Sandlot.
No.
Oh, Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
I thought you meant James Earl Jones. As you're confusing him with his character from Sandlot.
He apparently his lawyers are saying he can't go to jail because he's blind.
Yeah. That's the rule, folks.
It's
If you
it's
commit any crime
constitutionally
and
a
you're
sound
blind,
argument.
they're not allowed to send you to jail.
You poke your eyes out, you're out.
Yeah.
So we go do some cool shit, some cool fun shit.
Now, what if there was a blind guy that just downloaded a bunch of child pornography, and then his defense was like, I can't see it.
Yeah.
I just like downloading it. It's all numbers to me.
What if he's just listening to it? Does that
I think
count?
it's still possession. Yeah.
But what if it's pictures? He's like, this has no use to me. There's really no reason to put me in jail. And they're like, why'd you do it? And he's like, because I could.
It was the perfect crime.
Yeah.
Oh, officers, welcome to my home.
Twirling his mustache.
They just beat him up and take him to jail anyway. It's like, well, this is not a perfect crime at all. You downloaded it, you blind idiot. He's got like braille drawings of little kids getting sucked off that he's like running his fingers over.
Yeah.
Gosh. Wow. Pedophilia.
Pretty fun stuff.
Pretty funny.
Well, that's the kind of content people check in for.
This is the After Dark
This is the After Dark. Is anybody?
special. Sav and I both didn't sleep much last night.
No,
Nick, I
was,
don't know how your weekend was.
I didn't do shit. I mean, I went to Japan, obviously.
Yeah, you went to Japan.
Yeah.
Checked out. And Ghana
I learned
also,
Japanese, actually, while I was there.
Did you go to the Godzilla Museum?
Godzilla.
Go Zero.
You know what I love about so all the video game character names in the US, they name them for US markets for whatever reason.
Right.
You know? So the Japanese version, like, you know, Mario in Japan isn't like, you know, Hiro, you know, is there like, you know,
right.
Tanaka or whatever. He's fucking
I think it's probably Mario.
No, it's like Super Mario. It's like
Super Mario.
yeah, it's like this fucked up like Japanese version.
Yeah, okay.
Of them not. Yeah, like Sonic the Hedgehog is like Sonic-u as a hedgehogu.
Why is it so easy to learn Japanese? Adama Friedlandaru.
Actually, that's Korean.
I've never had a sex. That's good. Yeah, that's basically Korean.
That's my.
No puru saraburu.
What the fuck is going on with sumo wrestling? Japan does a lot of weird shit, but that's got to be the weirdest.
Sumo wrestling?
Why was that their sport that they
Yeah.
landed on in
Didn't
ancient
they
times?
invent like a
Just
lot
two
of
fat
men?
motherfuckers beating the fuck out of each other.
I think they invented a lot of men coming on someone at one time. That's kind of maybe weirder.
Bukaki.
No, that's a
Bukaki.
recent invention since the importation of porn. We brought porn over there after World War II to make up for the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
What's with the blurred
They weren't even
penises
freaks, right?
and vaginas
I don't know. They're
in
insane.
their porn?
They're crazy.
Yeah, I really don't understand that. Where they like censor the piss coming out of the dick.
It's like the pornographic equivalent of censoring the middle finger on like the news.
I love
like
that.
you like don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
That's, there's probably a very good libertarian argument against all that shit. It's probably because of some weird regulation they could sidestep it by just blurring that shit.
Right.
That way they can put it on after Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, did we ever talk about the game show where this was on Japanese television where it was a straight porn star and a gay porn star, and the straight guy, the game was if the gay guy could make the straight guy come by sucking his dick on television. Like he was in a little box and the gay guy got on his knees and you couldn't see him sucking dick, but you just like, it would cut to the straight guy making like pained faces. Like, no.
I play that game all the time.
This is on, dude. It was like on television. There's people in the audience like clapping and watching a guy suck his dick, and the gay guy would like pop out and like wink at the audience.
Yeah.
Like,
they had a game show where one of the games was like they put all the contestants in a room, and then it's like a classroom, and they have like a retarded guy that's trying to read. And if they laugh at him, they're like, bah, and you like leave. So there's people like,
I'm out of that game right away. I don't
he's like,
stand.
And they're like fucking dying laughing at him. They just gotta lose the money.
Like they
Don't rafu at the retarded guy. Please,
fuck, man. How
do
long
not laugh at him.
could you not laugh?
If a Japanese retarded guy was reading, no.
He's trying to read
the video I
struggling.
really
The
wanna-
LR thing must be tough with the words retard and leotard.
Yeah. I really want to make a video of like a guy with Down syndrome with his family, and they're at a restaurant and he's like struggling to read the menu out loud, and like they're all like, come on, you can do it,
Yeah.
and then he's like struggling to do it, but then it just cuts to Jim from The Office staring at the camera from across the room.
rolling his eyes.
giving the camera that look, because that's really all that show is. It's Jim laughing at his retarded coworker.
Yeah.
And then we're supposed to be like, he's so charming.
No, I know that
He's
whole
bullying
that-
Dwight. Man's trying to earn a living, you fucking
the guy,
cunt.
the guy clearly has fucking. He's clearly autistic.
Yeah.
Right? He's just bullying his autistic coworker.
Yeah.
It's like, what? He's putting like his shit in Jello. It's
Right.
like-
He's trying to destroy his friend Pam's marriage.
yeah, Jim really is a fucking sociopath.
Yeah.
And then he just stays at that job. He never makes anything of himself.
Yeah, he really has no drive or
What a
direction.
fucking loser. Also,
How does a pirate watch his favorite TV show? On his DVR.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know where R comes from.
Yeah.
But what made them, pirates were just the worst guys. They're rapscallions,
Bad guys.
bad guys. And the crew, to get them, like, to build morale on the pirate ship, one guy would go, "Oi, mates, in." And then another guy would go, "Oi." Another guy would go, "G."
Right, of course.
And then another guy would go, "G."
Yeah, I think people get where it's going.
Right. And then the guy would say, "E," and then no one would want to do it.
Right.
And then
the
the captain would come out of his cabin, and he would be like, "Arr!" And then they would, "Yeah!"
Right.
But the reality is they were that's all they would do on the pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the rest of the sea was filled with actual slave ships. With French people like, we did not say such a bad word.
dare you say spell the word?
We are voting for Joe Biden.
We are voting for Joe Biden.
And we are not like these pirates that vote for Donald Trump and spell the N-word. We are just businessmen. We are businessmen that are trying to restore order.
Damn, that so fucking
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
If only there were more Blackbeards.
Yeah. And they called him that because he was gay and he had an African girlfriend.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So he was even employing a WOC.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Good for him, dude.
He's like, I need you to pretend like we're fucking.
Like we fuck.
You need to pretend like we fuck.
And that my dick is big.
And then everybody needs to think that I'm not a homo. Because even though we're not racist, the homo thing still isn't
We're
cool.
still pretty homophobic.
We're still, that's the difference between us and the Navy.
And don't let anybody know about my boyfriend, Gay Flanders.
Yes. Don't let DJ Gay Flanders be exposed.
She's just sitting there with a basket full of fruit on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything you say. Anything you say, Blackbeard.
Jamaican, nice.
Yeah.
Cumtown.
Right above, you
Yep.
know, the
Yeah.
Toys R Us Ferris wheel.
It's on that ticker, like that fucking stock.
Is that still
ticker.
there?
Just says
How long ago did that
Cumtown.
disappear?
Probably
Probably
the
10
Toys
years
R
ago.
Us store
There was a Toys R Us with a Ferris wheel in it in
Times Square.
I think.
I
yeah.
don't know.
Years
When-
ago. They got
when-
rid of FAO Schwartz too.
FAG.
Where do you go? Yeah, that was a joke I said
Yeah,
about
you did that.
actually. So
You said that I like to go to FAG Schwartz.
I did.
Yeah, that was a good joke. It didn't hurt my feelings at all. I thought it was pretty funny and worked with the show. And okay, you want to go back to that Ferris wheel thing you were saying?
Ferris wheel, the world's gayest roller coaster. Yes or no?
True.
Yeah.
Imagine that's my new character is the guy that's like, oh, you know, I love roller coasters, but the scary ones I can't really do so much. So it's like the Ferris wheel. That's my favorite roller coaster. I love just the big loop-de-loop Ferris wheel. It's so scary to me, but I love it. I just love being scared.
Yeah, it really is.
I love being scared on the teacups. Those are my favorite roller coasters. Ooh, the little caterpillar that looks like he's going to school.
Yeah, that one.
Baby,
It's
Terrifying.
a gay guy.
So scary.
A gay guy that likes the baby roller coasters is a pretty good character for me.
That's a good new
Ooh, I love.
character.
You know what I love? The scary roller coasters.
It's funny that there's like weak
Ferris
ones
wheel.
like that. They're old
Or
time.
where they guess your weight and they used to.
It's scary, yeah. When they guess your weight, it's scary when you shoot the water. the
Scary
gun into
Ferris
a
wheel,
clown's
the one from the
face.
movie Fear, where Mark Wahlberg sticks his fingers in your pussy.
That is the scariest one, man.
Yeah.
You ever heard of people like because they have like the baby roller coasters, and then like at some point in the '90s, like they started just making like the most extreme, shit of all time.
Cedar
it's like
Point,
not even
Ohio.
fun to ride,
Dude, those shits are so fun to ride. The problem is that you as a kid, you remember them and like you wait in line and you're terrified. So you have all this like adrenaline that makes getting through the line go faster.
Yeah.
And then you ride it and you're so scared as you're like going up the hill. And then the ride, you're like, oh, I hope this ends soon. Like I'm having like this huge adrenaline rush. And now as an adult with a cocaine problem and a muted ability to, I don't have any dopamine in my brain and I don't really have any kind of adrenal response anymore.
Yeah.
It's waiting for 2 hours in a fucking line.
Yeah.
And then, I cut my fucking hands up all the time while working with like power
And you don't
tools.
feel anything?
I don't feel, it hurts, but it's like, I cut the top of my finger off yesterday or like last week. And it's just like, God damn it. I don't have like any reaction.
You're so dead inside.
Kind of,
You
yeah.
can't
I just don't
feel.
I don't feel anything. So the roller coasters, they kind of suck. They don't last as long. I mean, it is fun, but it's like it's a 45-second ride, and you just waited 2 hours in line. Even if you have the flash pass.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, dude. The flash pass. How do
Also,
you
I
get
fucking
it? You
hate
pay
that,
more money?
I hate that superhero bullshit so goddamn much.
Where
that
they just make a
it
roller
ruins-
coaster and it's like it's Batman,
Yeah.
the roller coaster.
Yeah, all of them are like Batman or Joker's Revenge or the Riddler's penis.
What does that
it's
even-
like I don't just
know.
call it the roller coaster. I don't need all this theme bullshit.
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
There-
When I went
I-
to Six Flags Magic Mountain.
I grew up in Houston, and like the Astroworld was the thing. They closed it down years ago, but like near the end of it, there was like
asshole world.
The Houston assholes, pretty good. But there was like the one of the last roller coasters
Texas
they built.
pride. It's about just working on the ranch, not needing any government or help from anybody else, and doing your cattle drives and exposing your asshole directly to the sun to clean it out with that vitamin D and the beautiful rays being penetrated by God's greatest beauty, the light in the sky.
Yeah.
There was a roller coaster that was just called SWAT, and it was literally just like a giant fly swatter. You just get in it, and then it was just like jerk you forward. It just hurt, and then people were like, "Wow, that was so scary." I guess.
Yeah,
it was just painful.
Apparently, there was a place in New Jersey that got shut down because too many people were getting injured.
There's a water park in New Jersey that people just like break their legs and shit all the time. There's like I forget what it's called, but there's like
like everything was covered in tetanus.
It's the Jersey Six Flags. It's called Six Flags, a friend of ours, where all the rides break your legs.
There's like a water slide that tries to do like a full like loop, but it's like it doesn't work at all, and like people just get to the top of it and then just fall and shit. But like it's still open, like no one's really sued it or shut it down.
I love going to amusement parks. It's a shame the summer ended kind of abruptly here. It's fall now.
Yeah,
it's just cold right now.
Yeah,
today
I'm coming waves.
I would love to go.
Earlier this week was
get
really
one
nice.
last Six Flags in before the summer ends.
I've done that shit in years.
We should go.
I like water
totally
parks a lot. I like lazy rivers. I like pee.
Yeah.
The one thing that was nice about going to Six Flags this year
in it.
is I got there and I went on one of the baby roller coasters because it had a quick line.
And you lost your wallet.
Lost my wallet immediately.
Yeah.
It fell out of my pocket on the ride and just went off into the course. And so it was like I had to stay there till the end of the day.
Yeah.
So that they could walk the track and get my wallet back. And it like gave me an excuse to like stay, like, because otherwise I'd be like, all right, I've been here 3 hours, I'm going, I don't need to stay here the whole day. Stayed there the whole day, got a couple of rides in. But
You
it's still
did
not
some
even
of the
enough.
big boys,
Just one. You have like the opportunity to go on one or two big roller coasters that day
and it's like $50 for admittance
to get in.
Entrance?
It was about that. It was probably like 80 a person.
80 a person.
Yeah, I didn't bring like a Coke can or anything.
Yeah, you always
got to
bring a Coke can.
Yeah, if you drink soda, you get in cheaper. If you make the rides have to work harder. They need those fat people there to make the rides go faster.
That's probably it.
The momentum they get from them.
Yeah. Would any fat people care to volunteer to come to the front to make the ride work? Thank you.
Yeah.
I used to think that VR technology would replace roller coasters because you just put on the glasses and feel like you're on a roller coaster.
That's because you're very.
Do you think they'll make VR?
Yeah, they do. I just got the new PlayStation Virtual. You put it on and it makes you feel like you have Down syndrome. It's pretty crazy, dude. I strapped that shit in, shit myself immediately. Just something there, just sticking the PlayStation controller in your mouth. You're like, is this Starburst? I think I'm just eating nothing but candy right now.
Game Shark.
You said Norman used to have that joke about the worst part about getting a blowjob from a girl is all the candy in her mouth.
Oh man, Norm fucking unfriended me.
Did he?
Over like political shit.
What political shit?
I was talking about Antifa and he was like, "Well, I don't agree with you, but I defend to the death your right to that shit."
And then why do you unfriend you?
I don't know. I love Norm. We just disagree about everything, but political shit's it's getting too real, man. I want to hang out with Norm. He's a fucking libertarian psycho. He's one of those people down in Texas.
I don't know, man. I got into it with Stav the other day, and it's like the problem with libertarianism is that it's sort of like by default morally bankrupt, and like the implication in saying I'm a libertarian is I don't give a shit about anybody that would need assistance, from the government.
Well, it's also just like a theoretical, like the assumption that the basis of libertarianism is that everyone starts at like a zero and that like government
and there's equal distribution
of
of resources and all this shit that doesn't really exist, and
because people start off rich and people start off poor.
The problem with libertarianism is the implied lack of like empathy or social support for people, but like,
and also that you have power from like the moment you're born.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But like Norm is also like
one of the most charitable, nicest people.
I love
know.
Norm, man.
I don't like. It doesn't matter that he's a libertarian. You know, it's like it's to the same degree that like if somebody told me somebody was because they liked making like jokes or whatever here and there, but then they worked for a charity that helped young black kids lighten their skin to fit it better into society. I wouldn't care that guy's because the net effect of whatever they're doing.
God damn it, dude.
What? It's your job to make it clear that part is a joke.
Yeah.
You let me just continue going. People are like, what?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fucking lounging and doing your fucking bullshit vocal fry nonsense.
What's wrong with my voice?
Shut up, it sucks.
You know what someone said to me last night?
No,
they expected
cares
me to be
either.
6'3".
Oh, did they?
Because I always talk about how I'm the tallest cumboy.
Yeah.
Are you really?
I am. That's only because Nick and Stav are manlets.
I'm so much taller than
Adam's.
you guys.
Adam's a inch taller than me and Stav.
That's not true, dude.
Yes, he is.
You're 5'3".
I'm not 5'3".
I'm 6'3".
Tech Review Corner. They got the blood glucose monitor at the Apple Store now. I was thinking about buying that and trying to return it.
Just with blood all over it?
Just to, like, open myself up and bring it back. Like, yeah, this thing is just it's a fucking mess. I've never seen a glucose monitor this bad. Just bringing it in a Ziploc baggie full of blood. I was wondering, I do drop off laundry. Oh shit, I forgot I have to go pick up my laundry. I dropped it off days ago.
How much does it cost?
It's like $10.
Yeah, I do that
it's like
shit.
$1 a pound?
No, I mean it's like 30 cents a pound.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. They fold it for you and shit.
Yeah, they fold it for
That's
you.
so
It's like
cheap.
it doesn't make sense to do your own laundry because like the amount you spend on quarters and shit.
It's more than $10.
Yeah, it's like it's not worth it to do it that way. So yeah, I just use drop off service. But like most people, I jack off on all my clothes.
I
and then,
always think about that, man.
And I bring it
me
in, and
too.
it's like they have to know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, he just glues his socks shut after he's done wearing them. His 2-dimensional
But
paper mache socks.
They wash so many people's clothes. They probably are used to it because so many people jack off on their socks.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, I was thinking,
dude.
like, at what point are you just bringing in like a paint mixing bucket filled with cum with a single sock floating on the top of it?
I thought about bringing in a shirt one time and I just threw it away. I don't know. I was just in the middle of throwing it into a hamper and then went, you know what? Maybe this is just trash because it was just
Probably.
like, oh man, you know what it was too? This is so fucked up. There's I don't know, maybe I shouldn't even tell this fucking story, man. There's this like this shitty old man in Texas that like is trying to like market his daughter as a comedian, and like taking her around.
What's the daughter?
Her name's like Saffron or something.
Oh, Saffron.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
like,
her whole thing is like, I love Nirvana, and it's
Yeah.
like, Kurt Cobain died like 5 years before you were born.
yeah.
Like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's her dad is
fucking
writing
dad.
the fucking
Yeah, yeah.
material. So like, I was really fucking tired, and I was in Austin one time doing a show, and the guy came up to me and he was like really trying to network like way too hard. So he made me fucking take this shirt that's like the Nirvana logo and it says Saffron on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Threw it in my backpack. I was like, whatever, dude. Went home.
And you jacked off on a shirt of a 10-year-old girl.
I mean, it just became the go-to gum rag. And like,
My God.
just 'cause it was in the corner of the room, and like, it just happened to be like, well, I don't want this shirt. So then I ordered a pizza one time.
Now Saffron's your cum stuff.
And like, it was dark and I had to throw on a t-shirt to go like answer the door, and I was just wearing this shirt with cum all over it. This pizza guy was like, okay, here's your, so I had to throw it away. That's it. That's the whole story.
What's the most grisly scene you ever encountered delivering pizzas, Nick?
Oh, Jake's also a pizza guy.
Well, either of you. You're both. Yeah, you're currently fancy. You're a hipster pizza guy now.
I don't know. I mean, there was a bipolar, or not a bipolar, an OCD guy I used to deliver pizza to when I worked at Papa John's, and he would.
Oh, I got a good one.
Keep going with the OCD. Come on, Nick.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, all right. Well, so yeah, I mean, this isn't even a very good story, but he would, they have like all those dip cups at Papa John's. Like, it's not just the garlic cup. People don't realize there's like 9 different cups you can get.
Really?
And this guy would order 2 of each. in addition to the garlic cup. You'd get all the dip cups, and they're like the same order. It's like a pretty big order. And he would always tip like 25%, which is like pretty good for pizza delivery, especially if it's a big order. So it'd be like a $9 tip. So it wasn't really a big deal. But you would go to his house, you'd hand him the bag, and he would take the bag and lock the door and not give you the money. And he was just like, waiter. And then he would go inside, and he would open up all the boxes and remove all of the dip cups, put them back in the bag, and then come to the door and hand you the bag of sauces that he paid extra for.
Yeah.
And then give you the tip.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Did you take the sauces back to the store?
You would have to take them back to the store.
Weird.
Yeah. And the first time I delivered there, the guy was like, yeah, this guy's crazy, so he's going to do a weird thing with the sauces. But just don't worry about it.
This is jacking off somewhere in this equation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I had this guy, this old gay man, who, like, elderly, white hair, lived in like publicly funded housing and ordered every day. And he had the fucking greatest like James Bond name ever. His name was Ray Maxwell, and like you'd go to
It's
his.
not James Bond's name.
I know. It's a cool name.
James Bond's name is James Bond.
I get it. But
I'm just saying it doesn't make sense if you would say that.
it just sounds cool as shit. Ray Maxwell.
I'm gonna have to side with Nick on this one.
It sounds like a normal name.
Yeah.
So
Ray
you
Maxwell.
go to his
say like
apartment.
James Bond.
He's this like 80-year-old man. You'd open the door, and his just the air, just this waft of just cigarettes and cum would come at you, and you'd look over his shoulder, and his like, how like teenagers like put like magazine shit up on their walls and shit.
Yeah.
Gay porn all over his fucking walls.
Just from magazines?
Yeah, just like
so
gay
funny.
porn magazines. Like, and this is like the internet exists and shit at this point. This is
like
5
Play
years
Gay and Gay Hustler and gay Nickelodeon magazine, Gay Highlights, all the classic gay porn magazine.
You're to find
Goofus is a bottom, whereas Gallant is a top. Goofus doesn't disclose his HIV status, while Gallant lies about it.
Gay Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated. Swim Gay edition.
Gay Informer.
Swim.
These are great puns, dude. How about this? National Geographic, National Gay Geographic. Hire me, Weekend Update. A new magazine is out. I'm sure you guys have heard of the New York Times. How about the New York Fag Times? You're watching Donald Trump's Weekend Update. It's a new show where we use tax dollars to take over every television station where I do my own station where I do my own station where
I love that shit, dude. Just
Yeah.
put in a work order and hope.
Yeah.
Hope they need to spend money before the next budget, so they show that they've spent, so they don't get their budget taken down.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest shit of all time. It's like, well, we didn't need any money. We saved actually $10,000. They're like, what the fuck? Go buy some dumb shit.
Yeah, right.
Or else they'll take it from
Well,
us.
time to have a birthday party for Lorraine's cat.
Well, she needs a birthday party.
That's true. Fucking whore, Lorraine.
Yeah, she's a slut.
One year at my old job,
Slut.
they forgot my
I
birthday.
heard she fucked that janitor with Down syndrome.
No, she didn't.
I would love to be the guy in the office spreading like middle school rumors. Yeah, I heard
Her pussy's huge.
I heard Charlene had 9 abortions over the summer break. Like, what do you mean summer break?
Well, I was gone for a week.
I was gone. I was learning how to smoke weed.
I was making a bong out of a Mountain Dew bottle.
But the other guys who work at Blockbuster over the summer were learning how to smoke weed. We heard from a black guy that Lorraine has had 9 abortions. He came in and
From a black guy. The black guy told us.
yeah, some fucking black guy came in. He said that.
Yeah, dude. What, you calling him a liar, dude? That's fucking
Yeah,
racist,
that's racist,
bro.
man. What, you hate black people or something? Yeah, Mark hates black people. Yeah, I was trying to tell him that Lorraine had 9 abortions. I don't know if you heard about this, but some black guy.
I'm sure you've heard about
Mark
it.
was said, "Oh, that sounds like a lie. A typical N lie." His direct word, his exact words to me.
Jeff, we fired you 6 months ago, man.
Yeah, I know. I work at Blockbuster. I just come here to smoke cigarettes and hang out.
Showing up an hour before your Blockbuster shift to have lunch at the office job that fired you in the shared courtyard.
I just
To
want
hang out at the cigarette
I'm
spot.
trying to see my friends.
I miss these guys.
Yeah, so anyway. Lorraine's pussy's in her ass, actually.
Lorraine actually, she gave birth out of her ass over the summer.
Because a Chinese guy fucked her in the ass.
Yeah, she let some fucking Chinese guy fuck her.
Can you please stop telling us the race of the people in your fake rumors? Even though it's not technically
why is that
racist,
part
it
of
feels
it?
racist.
Yeah, apparently when you die, there's a chemical that floods your brain, and it's the same chemical that's in pussy juice. It makes you trip. It makes you trip, dude. If you go down on a girl, you'll go fucking insane 25 years later. That's why I don't do that shit. Not only that, it's gay, too. Yo, dude, I heard Mark ate out that fat girl's pussy.
You mean Mark's wife?
Yeah, dude. He went down on Mrs. Chamberlain. Yeah, his wife? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He went down. Isn't that gay?
That's a 37-year-old man.
Shit, I gotta go, dude. Blocky's opening up.
Damn, my 17-year-old boss is going to be pissed if I don't get
I'm
there.
due at Blocky's in
I'm due at Blockies.
like 15 minutes, dude. There's a retarded guy that he comes in every Tuesday to ask me about Ratatouille. Asks the same goddamn questions about Ratatouille. Yo, I heard Charlene fucked him. Yeah, dude. No, he told me. That fucking black guy was like, yeah, you see, man, you know that Ratatouille retard? Guess who topped him his ass off? Check this, man. I know for a fact on sight. He's got a helmet on his dick too. They gave him a little helmet that he'd be wearing on his dick. No, that's what. Yeah, some black guy.
Dude, this black guy, dude. Just some guy doesn't work at Blockbuster either. Just hangs out, spreading rumors. The source.
Yeah. No,
Just a black guy that goes into rent Need for Speed at
Maybe-
Blockbuster.
Tell the security guards to fuck off. Just telling the security guards at his office job, like, yeah, you're a fucking loser, Tim. Yeah, try and take my ass to fucking in-school suspension. What? Do it. You can't touch me. You'll go to fucking jail. You can't. You're not a fucking rent-a-cop. John, come on, man. Please just leave.
Please leave, man.
Please just leave, dude.
Don't make us ban you from the whole building.
You're getting worse. You're getting worse. You said one thing, and now you've completely regressed to being a 14-year-old. Just came here to practice smoking.
Dude, I'm just doing my Sublime tabs. I just downloaded some Sublime tabs and I'm smoking cigarettes, dude.
Got a lot of pressure at home.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
My parents are splitting up.
My dad said that I can't do it, but when I go to Ocean City this summer, I'm getting a tongue ring. Girls like that shit.
Dude, even though I don't eat
It
pussy,
makes you better at kissing.
I was gonna be so good at kissing next year. Next summer when I turn 38. I'm gonna be so good at kissing bitches at Bennigan's.
I met this Ukrainian girl at MR Ducks who said she can she can get KB.
You guys are smoking mids, dude.
Yeah.
This Ukrainian's got KB.
This
dude.
Ukrainian girl said she knows where to get KB.
What's KB?
Kind bud, bro. Come on, dude.
Oh, that's a Maryland thing or something?
No, dude. Clearly, you don't smoke weed.
Kind bud is like what
BC,
hippies say.
BCKB.
Wow, dude. This
BC,
man,
I know BC Crondo.
this man doesn't know about weed, dude.
Check this shit out, dude.
That's
smoke
fucking
mids.
1968.
You smoke
slang.
mids, Adam.
No, I don't.
There's a black guy that comes in.
Don't say that on the
This
fucking
black
podcast.
guy was telling me
is
that
black-
Adam smokes mids, dude.
No,
black guy
don't
that
say that
comes
on the
to MR
podcast. You
says
said
he's-
plenty of stuff about me on this
He can
podcast.
say, he says he can get AK-47, which is government. It's the government.
The shit they're
Yeah,
growing
yeah.
in a lab.
The
dude.
government. It's called White China.